Hello, hello, you absolute mad lads. How are you? Yes, Artemis, I did in fact take an old man nap yesterday. It happened. I haven't realized how tired I've been recently. I gotta get better sleep. I've been doing a lacking job on my sleep schedule recently. But it is what it is. So last episode we took down a Leviathan. Riku's out here taking down Leviathans because we're getting ready to prep our late game gear for our lads here, for our guys, for our soldiers. Some of them have the gear, looking pretty fire. But Riku's out here doing what he does, which is killing Leviathan. He's finally out here fulfilling his dreams, his goals. Hello, hello. Oh man. Sorry I'm late. I was frog blasting the vent core. Did I miss our hero waxing his popcorn ceiling? No. No, not this time. Not this time. No, we're about to go fight some more Leviathans. We're off collecting Leviathan cores because we need them to craft our endgame armor. Apparently, so Riku's out here doing what he does, which is being an absolute fucking badass. Being an absolute badass. He's in the water. Yeah, I can see that he's in the water. I understand that he's in the water. I want to make him mad. Whatever. So I thought about Riku today. He should have someone to carry him when he's swimming required. Dude, I agree. I agree. Yeah, he's slow as hell in the water. It's honestly quite the problem. It's actually really annoying. The only fights that he's lost recently were as a result of him being slow as hell in the water. He got chewed on by dogs last episode because he just couldn't cut it in the water. Yeah, he's god of the land, right? He's a god of the land, not a sea god, not a sea god. What is this place? Just a ruined settlement? No, there's a building here still. Who owns this place? Hold on. Who owns this place? Random book. It's all empty. Yeah, appears to just be all empty. All right, well, I thought maybe there might be something interesting here. I was wrong. All right, so we're off looking for more Leviathans. Painter shop there, nice, nice. Yeah, we're off looking for a couple more Leviathans. This is the only other place that we're really gonna find them. Now that we're not up by the Leviathan coast, this is our best location to find them. Crabs, crabs, tons of crab. Oh shit, there's a crab raider down here. I had no idea. I had no idea. I have a funny idea. You know, Igor, the UC took Toji's arms, so you can take their best soldier, plus the Shek might respect him. I totally don't just say that because Riku and Igor would be cool together. Riku and Igor would be a devastating force, that is for sure. Let's pop back to the base and see what's happening over here. How are we doing? How are we doing on food? Are we actually producing? We are currently not producing much food. So while he's out there doing his thing, Riku, we need to actually go kill some beakers or something. We need to go moiter some beakers. I think there's some beakers over here. We're gonna send all of you guys out this way. Come on. We got beakers to kill. And then we're gonna drag them back to the base once we exterminate them. Oh, actually, you know what? Shit. Get the whole damn faction out here. We're about to kill some dogs. Come on. Come on. Lure them all back. Yeah, lure the dogs over here. We got to get them close enough that Rome is going to aggro over to them. Well, not aggro, but that his AI is going to cause him to... There we go. Yes. Engage in hostility. We want Rome to come over and scavenge on them. All right. And now we kill them all. Nice. And that takes care of our food problem. All right, and now Rome's going to come out here, and he's just going to start start taking care of all that. Actually, we're gonna have you stop with your corpse disposal job because I need that stuff to be processed. So, okay, so that takes care of that. What would you do if Igor and Riku broke down your door? I mean, together, that'd be absolutely horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. I regret to inform you that I still can't see your merch links. They should be underneath the video. Like if you watch, hold on, I'll pull it up and show you. Under any of my videos, let me just pull up a random video for a second. Pull up that one. That'll do. Yeah, you see, on the video, they're right there, underneath it. Roll on through. Right underneath it. Additionally, if you click on the description for the video and scroll down, it's right there as well. Or additionally, if you go onto my my channel page and you hit store, they're right in the store. Okay. There. It's all linked. It's all linked. Okay, be careful if someone's going to attack you. We don't want what happened yesterday to happen again. I think we'll be all right. I think they'll be okay. We do have people that are headed towards the base in a day or so, but nothing right now. That broken down place is called, yeah, it's a free settlement. It's an old UC settlement. I'm pretty sure it's from what is it? Reactive World. So, okay. Gotta find more Leviathans. Where's that? Yes, he's on land. He's on land. I repeat, he's made landfall. We gotta get his attention. Get out of the water, you fucking buffoon. There we go. Alright, let's get him out of the water, get him onto the land, get away from the land bats. I'm sick of the land bats. Have the land bats weaken him. Alright, and now Riku's going to work. Putting down Leviathans left and right. I'm pretty sure the city is always there, but I'm pretty sure the world state changes that like has to do with it. I'm pretty sure a byproduct of reactive world. Like I'm pretty sure that the area is usually there. Maybe it's only there on phone. I only use computer. On computer, it should still be there. But I'm not 100% certain. I'll start putting links in the description as well. But they should be there at the very least. They're on the shop tab of my channel. Should be on the shop tab. Why would you assume they're there to attack you? Do you secretly support the Holy Nation? I mean, no, but let's be honest. Igor is not really one for discussion. He's not really a talker, right? Like if he's there, it's usually to fight. Not from Reactive World. I don't have Reactive World. I think it's a vanilla set. Yeah, I think the settlement is vanilla, but I'm pretty sure that the move. I could be totally wrong, by the way. This is not me like being like, you're wrong. I think that the settlement is vanilla, but I think that the world state change that causes it to become occupied is a byproduct of Reactive World, is what I'm saying. I know the settlement is vanilla, but I'm pretty sure that the world state change that's involved in it is from Reactive World. But I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure it is. All right, let's rest up. We got to get a handful of Leviathan pearls. I don't know how many we're going to need, so, you know, it's, look at. Oh, wow, you say hivers aren't smart heroes, Holy Nation fanboy. The number of people that actually think that, it's not many, but it's a couple, and it's weird that it's happened even a couple of times, given everything. Obviously, I know you're not one of them, but yeah, the number of people that actually think I'm a Holy Nation fanboy is really funny. Given how openly critical I am of them. But, you know, what are you going to do? I took the liberty of installing compact research benches as well, because I was sick of how large and cumbersome the one that's in there right now is. So I installed compact research benches. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I would think that because some people think that I'm a Holy Nation fanboy because I find them interesting and I talk about them a fair amount. And I also, even though I don't, they are my second least favorite faction in the game. I think their aesthetic is cool, but they are my second least favorite faction in the game. But people think that I absolutely adore them because I am relatively unbiased in the sense that I acknowledge that they are like good. I acknowledge the areas that they succeed at, in spite of the fact that they are terrible. Just like the Shek are my favorite major faction, and I acknowledge the things that they're terrible at, in spite of the fact that they are my favorite faction. Like two things can be true at once. I can find the Holy Nation the most interesting of the major factions, and also find find them reprehensible. So, I won't even say they're the worst faction in terms of like compared to the other ones. They're just not my favorite, right? Like they're not my favorite. But is what it is. The wall is starving. We'll get them taken care of. Don't you worry about it. We'll get them taken care of. To criticize the Holy Nation is easy, but to praise is very hard, and you do a lot of praising of the Holy Nation. I mean, I praise them where they've earned praise, right? Like sometimes they've earned praise. They have a relatively safe region. They have an infrastructure and a societal setup that has lasted for over 1,000+ years. They're one of the oldest standing factions on Kenshi, and I find them incredibly interesting, but that doesn't mean that I support the nonsense that they do. That doesn't mean that I support all of the negative aspects of their culture. I don't support the xenophobia. I don't support the slavery. I don't support the sexism. I think that the Phoenix is, a tyrant. I think that the clergy is, overstepping their authority and basically puppeting everything from the back end. Like all those things are true, but I also have to acknowledge that of the major factions, they are the safest for its people. Not for everyone, but for its people, it is the safest. They have a thriving society comparably to the rest of them. The United Cities has only been around for a couple hundred years, and they've already gone through several peasant revolutions, and they're currently being controlled by they're being controlled by the market head in the form of Longan. The Shek Kingdom is literally on a collision course with death. Like the Shek Kingdom is basically crumbling and falling apart, despite the fact that they're my favorite one. If you like them, then you support everything they do. I mean, that's nonsense. That's nonsense. That's nonsense. I'd argue it's mainly because they have the most easily exploited biome. I mean, maybe, but I would say that positioning of your empire is just as important. They set up there at a time when it was even more fertile. Yeah, they have an easily exploited biome, but like choosing to set up in an easily exploited biome is also kind of a good thing, right? Like it's all about location, location, location. They got good location. They figured it out, they figured it out. So, I think that there are some people that think that because I say that the Holy Nation is basically the whole concept of me like glazing the Holy Nation started because I made a video called "Which Faction Can Succeed on Kenshi." It's one of my more popular videos, and in that video, I determined that of all of the major factions, being that of the Tech Hunters, the Western Hive, the United Cities, the Shek Kingdom, and the Holy Nation has the highest chance of long-term success in its current state compared to the other nations on Kenshi. And it's simply, like, logistically, it's kind of true, right? Now, is that necessarily the case? We don't know. But from the standpoint, like from a logistical standpoint, looking at their society, looking at how it functions, looking at the economics of it, the safety of it, all of that stuff, it makes an awful lot of sense that they are the most set up to be the most successful in the long term with their current setup compared to the other factions that are either, falling apart or actively going through sincere rebellions in comparison to that of the Holy Nation's rebellion, which is not not really a real rebellion, to be honest with you. But it's just, I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But I'm also incredibly critical of them, which is why it's really always makes me giggle when people genuinely are like, you're glazing the Holy Nation. The best part about it is that in the same video, I'll have people tell me I'm glazing the Holy Nation, and then other people tell me that I'm glazing the Shek, or they'll tell me that I'm biased against the Holy Nation, and then in the same video tell me that I'm biased against the Shek. And I'm like, no, you guys don't. Nobody even knows. Nobody even knows where I stand. It's just funny. It's funny. I've been called on videos right-wing extremist, and then on the same video told that I'm a left-wing extremist. It's super funny to me because no one actually knows where I stand on anything. And so they attribute sides to me, but on the same from the same content with the same content. Bias against the Traders Guild, yeah. There's that too. It's always funny. I think the thing that always kills me the most about it though is that it's a game, guys. It's a game. I'd wager it's a little of your 45, 47 impressions too. They're not though, right? That's something else that admittedly really grinded my gears about that video. Was the number of people that were attributing like pulling anti-Semitic comments on that. It's literally it's not fucking stop. Asinine thing to do. Stop it. If you see a comparison in something, that's fine, but that doesn't mean that's what it is. Stop it. I want to do a UC Reformation run. Indeed. People are unable to discuss anything without involving real-life issues. Yeah, that's the thing. Easy, careless. How'd you convince Riku to go Robo? Guess I'll have to watch previous VODs. Ghost Death actually convinced him. I didn't actually have to do much. Ghost died, and we asked him again, like, hey, dude, like, you can avenge Ghost, but, you know, it's going to require some sacrifice, a little bit of sacrifice, and he was willing to do it. I know. It was devastating. It was devastating. We're just out here fucking slapping Leviathans right now. Hopefully this gets us some strength levels too, though. We definitely need them. We definitely need them. Hero, I have a confession. What's your confession, Artemis? What's your confession, my friend? Don't take him down. There we go. Get that Leviathan Pearl. All right, we got a couple of them. Hopefully, I don't know how many we're gonna need. I didn't actually check to see how many of these we're gonna need. Didn't actually see how many of these we're gonna need. Any more Leviathans around that we can kill? All right, we got to get the wall some food. I'm suspended from school. Some more time to watch videos, right? I mean, it depends. Why are you suspended? If you feel like saying it. If you feel like being bold here, what did you do to get yourself suspended? Because it's not good, man. It's not good. Can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. Animal feeder. There we go. Can you show your base location? Yeah. Give me one sec. Let me my man. I mean, bad. Shame. All right, let's go ahead and put some of the food in there. There we go. Nice. I think we've taken care of all these dogs. We need to kill some beakers, man. Honestly, beakers give us way more meat. Oh, look, another round of food. Another round of food. You see, the key is to lure the food. She's got, does that mean it? Yeah, I mean, hell yeah. Launch me on a YouTube rabbit hole of ancient Chinese instruments. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Get vanilla expanded music too. I usually turn the music off on Kenshi, to be honest with you. Not because I don't like the music, but because I find it distracting. Admittedly, I find it distracting. We're gonna try and lure some of these fiends using Beep as bait. Actually, Beep could probably just kill a couple of them. Yeah, there we go. Run, Beep. Run as fast as your tiny little legs can carry you. Nice. Attract the beakers, get the food. Attract the beakers, get the food. That's how it works. That's how everybody knows that. That's how it works. Attract the beakers, get the food. All right. Any more Leviathans around here? I want to take down at least 2 more, I think, before we head back. Beep still has his massive bounty with the 100,000 bounty on the Holy Nation. Jesus. Beep's a wanted man. He's a wanted man. How long does a Leviathan feed Anvil Gate? Well, unfortunately, they only drop the pearls, or else they probably feed us for a decent amount of time, to be honest with you, but they only drop the pearls. They only drop the pearls. I hear beak things are most attracted to cannibal nuggets. I've heard that. I've heard these are things that I have heard. These are things that I have heard. But if we wanted good food, we can always take down the King Gorillo. Or fight the King Gorillo. I don't know how well we're going to do at taking him down, but we can give it a shot. I think we'll have a good chance against him. Riku's, Riku the God. My man fights Leviathan solo. My man solos Leviathans. Although he moves too slow to get over there at a decent speed, so maybe not. It's Sonaris Dark over there. Yeah, those are the Badlands. The Badlands. Terrible, terrible things live there. Alright, continue on. See if we can find one more Leviathan. We'll take them down and we'll head back. We got 5 pearls on us right now. It's a good number. Good number. It's a good number. The wall's still a pop. Nope, he's a teen now. Oh, yeah. Got a crab raider? Yeah. Not gonna pick a fight with him. I don't feel like fighting the crab raiders right now. No, I think that's all we got. We're gonna have to fight the crab raiders. Well, these ones anyway. I like how their crabs scuttled away. We killed the 2 crab. Well, fought the 2 crab raiders, and then the crab just scuttled off. Didn't want none of that. He saw Riku fight and said, "Nah." He said, "Nah." Oh man. Okay. Well, then let's head back to Anvil Gate. Since I think this is the best we're gonna get. We're gonna head back. Got us covered. If we see any Western Hive patrols, we'll take them down to... No, you stay out of the water, you fucking buffoon. Water not for you. We gotta establish the new Shek Pantheon. The new Shek Pantheon. Hello, hello. Spin the long way around, because you know, Riku's not the best swimmer. He's not a very strong swimmer, guys. He's a weak swimmer. He can fight Leviathan solo, but you put him in some water, and it's not a good time for anybody. Get his Leviathan hunting helmet on. We'll take that off for now. You know, we'll keep, adds a better of mystique. We'll keep it on, actually. We'll keep it on. We'll keep his helmet on. Adds an air of mystery. Man needs a pair of mechanical propeller legs. I mean, he has mechanical legs. They're just KLR legs instead of scout legs. We tried scout legs at first, and they looked really ridiculous because he you know, I think I may be a fake fan because I think you have a Discord, but I'm not in there. I mean, what is it? It's members only. So I mean, if not, there's an easy solution. Nah, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Don't you worry about it. No such thing as a fake fan. No such thing as a fake fan. Not here. Not in this house. All right, we need to go out and get some, lure some food back here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go on a Western Hive run. I know. Do the drama. We got to get ready for the raid that's coming up, though. Gonna be a good raid coming up soon. The Holy Nation's gonna come try and smite us. We should be able to get a Western Hive on the road. Oh, look at that. Boom, right there. Western Hive. There they are, just doing what they do. This Western Hive? No, these are drug peddlers. I don't feel like dealing with them. Okay, well, we're not gonna deal with the drug peddlers. No, the wall, you can stay back at the base for right now. Stay back there, sorry. And replacement heads for the Hive soldiers. I bet you Logic is super stoked about the idea of that. There they are. We got some over here. Yeah, we're gonna go wipe out a couple Western Hive caravans. Because we can loot supplies from them. We can loot supplies from them. And it seems like what the Shek would do. Let's be honest. It seems very Shekly to attack the caravans. Take them down. Very nice. Very nice. Nice. All right, where is Rome? Because Rome is the one that does our food stuff, so he's going to collect all the foods. Nope. 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 You. That's the one. A little bit of food. That's what we needed. Wait, what else? Who has a backpack that they can give him right now? Buddy, you do. Good old meathead. But no, not him. Actually, Cyrus. You can take it. Cyrus, give this to Rome. Stunning. All right, and then Rome can go collect all of the meat off of these boys as well. Don't forget the food cubes. Next beast trader you see, try and buy some Garu, and then you can just keep those packs. Indeed. Indeed. Although I don't know how much we're going to be partaking in animal, in purchasing of animals this go around. We use the animals heavily in the dwarf run, so I don't know how much we're going to do it in this one. All right, so we searched all of them. I should be fine. I think there's another hive. Oh, god damn it. Are you moving? Stop it. I keep hitting select everyone, and then he runs over. All right, I think there's another hive caravan around here, too, that we can grab. That we can nab. Or drug peddlers. I think I saw them down this way. That them? Nope, those are guerrilla bandits. It's actually easier at night to see these guys. We'll head back for now. We got a raid that's headed our way in a minute. We got a good amount of meat off that anyway, so it should buy us some time, plus the ration packs. So, be all good. Gotta keep in mind the Shek are still a raiding culture, you know. So the new Shek kingdom is still the Shek kingdom. They're still gonna be a raiding culture. So, what are you gonna do, you know? What are you missing here? You're missing fat. No, you can get to work, man. Hop to it. Auto haul to the armor storage. There we go. All right. So the next thing we need to do, this is the runic one, right? Yeah, and we need to look at the other. There's another bench that we have to use for it for crafting, crafting other things. Holy Nation assaults headed towards the base. Good, 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 good. All right. We need tech level 5, if I recall. Do we have tech 5? Excuse me. Tech level 5. 8 ancient science books. We have 5. Need a couple more. So we're going to have to deal with that. Make sure nobody else has some. Sometimes they're carrying them and I'm just too fucking dopey to realize it. Okay. There's that then. Something else we need to do is I think I'm going to give... What's the strength ratings on these guys? 38. I think I'm going to give Mato weapons to the 5 invincibles. Give each of them a Mato weapon. So we'll give Steve the club. Steve's got the great club. All right, everybody go trade with Steve. Doot, Steve. Everybody go trade with Steve. Nothing. You're going to take the Paladin's Cross. We love that. Breaker Togi, you're going to take the huge cleaver because it seems to fit you. Pseudo, you're going to take the heavy cross, and then just taken, you're going to take the Holy Cross for now. Do we have a different one? The Leviathan Slayer. We also have the Great Sword, but currently that's being used by Riku until he's strong enough to use the true Leviathan Slayer. So I think that's a no on that. I think that's a no on that. And we're going to double up on Watcher's sword on the back. Legendary broadsword. She probably looks way cooler like this. Nice. The dual swords in the back. We do have to fix her stance. That way she's not... She's not there. Do they automatically put on the better armor? They do not. They do not, unfortunately. But that's fine because we're loading up the armor, the new armors, so it's all good. We're getting everyone outfitted slowly. Lena's outfitted. Gustav. Good old Gustav. Put the boots on for you. Stunning. Pants. Torso. And gloves. So everyone's getting the armor on. It's looking real good. Looking real good. We are looking real good. I do think I might end up putting the normal soldiers in the helmets just for the sake of them having the helmets, but I'll make new ones once we get there. Go attack someone with a Mato. I could probably take on King Gorillo. I could probably take him down. Not King Gorillo, but Gorillo. I could probably take him down. Hello, dragon. What's going on? What's the happy haps? How's everyone doing? Continuing to outfit the lads. Why are you not displaying the armor? That's weird. Does the torso piece not show up on female characters? That's so weird. What is that? What is that? That's weird considering it shows up on Seto. Oh, it's just not showing up on Seto. Why is that? It was showing up yesterday. What happened? What's happening? It showed up yesterday, so now I'm confused. Now I'm confused. I missed like 10 streams. What has happened since Riku knocked the Meat Lord the fuck out? A lot. Why is this armor suddenly not showing up on female characters? That's super weird. It was showing up just fine yesterday. I think the mod updated and broke something. I think it might have. Something about the new Shek Kingdom or some shit. Yeah, I mean a lot. It's a lot to explain, Frost. It's a lot to explain. Let me reload. I think the mod may have updated and broke something. That'd be fucking annoying. Very slowly chipping my way through the bots. Okay, there we go. It's fixed. That was weird. It wasn't working for some reason, but we're back now. Very odd. Very odd. That was fucking annoying. All right. Well, they're hard at work. There's another type of crafting station we've got to get, which is this one right here, the rune crafting station, the Leviathan Pearl rune crafting station. And we're gonna drop this right here. All of our forges are outside. Naturally, best place to work is outside. We are Shek after all. This is the new Shek Kingdom, so best place to work is outside. Where's that Holy Nation Assault at? Are they anywhere near us yet? They still coming? Okay, they're moving through Skinner's Room still. They're moving through Skinner's Room still. Which of you has the best armor smithing so far? 45, 45, 45, 45, so it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. All right, you're going to come over here and you're going to go deal with whatever this is. I want to see what it makes. It makes carved runes, right? Yeah. Yeah. Does it make one or does it make multiple? Because we do have carved runes. They're currently in here. But I don't know how many make what. So that's something we have to deal with. We also have to go get more ancient science books. Do you think the Shek body horns would be good attachment points for armor if someone wanted to design a strap or buckles properly for them? Maybe. I think it would depend on how firm they are, right? Like how literally sturdy they are, because there's always the chance that like the body horns can break off too. We obviously haven't seen it happen in game or anything like that. But I feel like there's a chance the body horns break off, and I don't imagine that feels great. I don't imagine that's a great thing. Probably not awesome. Probably the opposite of awesome. Probably the opposite of awesome. So here, do you see my idea where you make Steve the commander of the 5 Invincibles? Yeah, Steve is the head of the 5 Invincibles. Steve is the head of the 5 Invincibles, and then obviously he answers directly to Seto. Although, in terms of the general of the military, Seto is pretty adamant that it's gonna be Cyrus. Seto's pretty adamant that it's gonna be Cyrus. So actually, you know, I'm gonna talk to him about that. I'm gonna talk to him about it. We haven't talked to him about it since yesterday. I mean, like, we haven't talked to him about it all since she said that yesterday. So we're gonna kind of break that news to him. Cyrus, a word. Always got time for the boss. What do you need? Spoke with Seto. She has been looking at the men for at the war. I gotta specify the warriors. The warriors for a new general of her armies. There is a lot of strong candidates. I'd like your opinion on who should lead the Shek, lead the military. Obviously, the 5 Invincibles answer to Seto, and they are led by Steve. But the rest of the warriors need a leader. Who are your thoughts? You want someone with a cool head, not just the strongest arm. Riku has the discipline to think before he swings, and the rest of us already follow him into the mud. That's your general. Funny, we asked him, and he has no interest. And Seto thinks he is still interested in his own strength, not the rest of you. She isn't wrong. Coming to you because she is looking at you, actually. After a few tests, of course. Didn't expect that, but if Seto wants to test me, I'll show her I can lead without swinging blindly. Hope so. Next expedition outside the city, you're coming with me and Riku. That is your test. Hold on, you're trusting me with more than a blade now. I won't let that trust rust. Forward to it and hope that's true. All right, cool. Good. I like that he said it wasn't him. Get Flying Bull's second opinion, or wait, not Flying Bull ghosts. Frost, I hate to tell you. Ghost got eaten by Fogman. It's actually what prompted the... Ghost getting eaten by Fogman is actually what prompted us to join the Shek Kingdom in the first place, while we were trying to finish out Ghost's final wishes after his death. Ghost is gone. Ghost is gone. Oh, man. Okay, well, I do like that, yeah, I do like that he was like, you know, he doesn't want it. I do like that he didn't want it. If he came out and was like, I'll do it, I'd be like, it's not great. That's not great, you know? Trust is earned in the mud and blood, not in the barracks. I'll prove it to you both when we're out there. Good. Good. I also love these interactions. These are the kinds of things that make this playthrough like work, right? It's the story that's created through these interactions. Honestly, Sentient Saints has been a fantastic like addition to this playthrough because the interactions between the characters are what have made this story incredible. You know, it's not just. I wish that Sentient Saints was a thing during the Dwarf Run. That would have been fucking insane. It would have been absolutely insane. Would have been absolutely insane. All right, how are we looking at food right now? Not great. We're still ripping through food stupid quick. Stupid quick. Where's Rome at? Rome. Yeah, we're ripping through food really fast. Really, really fast. We've got to come up with a better system. Something more... Are those Elder Beak things? They are. The ultimate challenge. Cyrus, you're coming with us. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We got Elder Beak things. Take Steve with us, too. Why are we moving so slow? Who's got what now? Riku's speed isn't gonna get messed up. Steve, what's your speed? 15. Oh yeah, he's over encumbered. Like, well, we don't need these fragment axes. They're all crap anyway. All right, so this is gonna be our test. This is gonna be the test that we have set up for him. So we're gonna let him know. All right, Cyrus, time to prove your mettle. You're hunting Elder Beak things. See your test. You're the one giving the orders here, not me. You make the plan. An Elder Beak thing hunt. Smart test. Forces me to think, not just swing. I'll have Riku and Steve flank wide while you and I draw its attention. We'll use the terrain to box it in. Okay. All right. All right. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. There's Elder Beak things right over this way. I saw them. They were over this way. I'm sure they're still over this way somewhere. We just got to find them. How far away is the Holy Nation squadron? They're still moving through Venge. We got a minute. Those are not Elder Beak things. Those are normal Beak things. Properly done. Beak hunting checks a lot of boxes. Food and animal food, money, skin, and eggs. Indeed. Indeed. Hunt the beaks. Hunt the beakers. Hunt the beakers. I got like 65 mods, and now it's now more with Sentient Saints. Gonna have some fun with this one. Yeah, dude, Sentient Saints has been so much fun. I've enjoyed it a ton. You should have him hunt the Voodoo Boys if they're still alive. We'll probably end up sending a force up there at some point. Oh shit, that is a big force of beakers. That is a stampede of beakers. A positively large stampeder of beakers. Just two random beak things propagating out of nowhere. Nice. Nice. Alright, Elder Beak thing hunt may have to go on pause for just a minute. We do have an enemy force of Holy Nation that are on their way. The new landmass thing is really, really cool. It was a proof of concept mod because previously speaking, you couldn't add new landmasses to Kenshi. Like, it wasn't really... It could be done, but it was nigh impossible. Nigh impossible. Now you can do it with Re-Kenshi. And so it was a proof of concept thing, but it's so cool. It's so cool. It's so dang cool. We don't have any more copper? I could have swore we had some. Did we spend it all? We might have. We must have. Alright, well, what are you gonna do? Alright, we're gonna dismantle this armor storage. How we doing on these? Oh, dang. Each one of the pearls makes 4 of these, which is really good. Hell yeah. With these new land masses, the unlocked armor and item slots, the AI dialogue modders will make Kenshi 2 for us in real time. Yeah, the modding renaissance that we've been experiencing with Kenshi is absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely incredible. It's been wild to see in real time. It's been absolutely incredible. Where is the Holy Nation assault? All right, I'm gonna go tell Seto what's going on. Heads up, Holy Nation assault is coming in from the north. Everyone ready yourselves for combat. Cyrus, Big Thing Hunt is gonna have to wait. Want you in charge. Warriors this fight as a test run for the battlefield. There we go. All right, so we're gonna yell that. We're also gonna get Cyrus over here. All right. Cool. Cool. About damn time. I've been itching to smash some paladin skulls since we rebuilt this place. Let them come. All right, they're coming. It's happening. It's happening. That's a cool concept. Do you think the AI responsive dialogue will ever be a vanilla feature in a video game? I think that's a rare AI application people would not be upset by. I think some people would be upset by it. I do have concerns about how it would run. Like, is it a locally run thing? Like, I do have concerns about that because it may cause performance issues in a game if it's run like on your system. But beyond that, I don't necessarily think that it's something that should be standard in games until it's more energy efficient and optimized. And I think that it should be an optional thing, right? Like, I don't think it should be something that you have to do. I think stuff like that is just better in the hands of modders. So then in situations where you want it, you can download it and include it. And in situations where you don't, you just don't have it, you know? Like, if it's not for you, if you're one of those people that's diehard against it, then you just don't have to have it. And if you want to give it a shot, then you can go ahead and give it a shot. I think stuff like that's better in the hands of the modders than in the hands of the developers, to be honest with you. Hey, Hero. Hey, everyone. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Some random triangle bandit? Okay. Okay. You may have missed it, and I won't say it again to be annoying, but a good roleplay moment would be doing smuggling checks against caravans instead of just attacking and raiding them off. That's true. I could, and theoretically speaking, I would in normal playthroughs. But given that this is a Shek Kingdom playthrough, we're rebuilding the Shek. There's still a raiding warrior culture, so I'm kind of trying to lean into the warrior culture aspect of it all. And they are a raiding culture. You know, that's what they do. So, Holy Nation's coming. The Holy Nations are coming. Hope your cat's okay, Artemis. Yeah, the cat's consistently trying to eat the phone. What they do. It's what they do. This playthrough always reminds me that every time I start a solo game, I always end up with 20 more people having a base. It's funny that if I didn't have Sentient Sands, I probably wouldn't have ended up with 20 people. I probably would not have ended up with 20 people. Probably wouldn't have happened like that. Did Cyrus ever end up replying? Did he end up saying anything? Nope, don't think so. Nope, don't think so. He might have actually. Let me check the dialogue library. Sometimes they'll say something and it didn't show up. Wait for the dialogue library to load up. Okay. Latest. Where is Cyrus? There he is. All right, let's scroll on down to the bottom. I don't think he heard us. No, he didn't hear it this time. No big deal. All right, I will repeat it to him. Cyrus, Holy Nation raid is on the move to the north. They will be here within the hour, likely. Taking point. This beak thing hunt can wait until after. This is your new test part 1. Understood, boss. Holy Nation Paladins think their god protects them. Let me show them. Okay, all right, hold on. Dialogue's moving too quick. Holy Nation Paladins think that their god protects them. Let me show them how steel and strategy work better than faith. I'll have the wall anchor the gate. Riku and Steve on the flanks. Good. All right, so Riku and Steve on the flanks. That means Riku and Steve, you guys are going to pop out here. Wall's over here on the gate. Hold that. All right, raid should be coming in any second now. Let's see where they are. Right up there. Red Shem, kick it on 5 times. Let them move a little quicker. I'm waiting to see them pop up in here. They're going to load in any second now. Any second now. Why is he making Bull close the damn gate? He's making Bull reinforce hold the gate, which makes sense. Bull is a bull. I mean, the wall is a bull. You know, so he's making the Bull hold the gate. So I think the idea is that the Bull is like gonna like hold the gate closed with his bull strength. You know, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. He's got a plan. He's running this. It's his plan. I don't know. I just took out the Holy Nation myself. How are you, brother? Well, we thought we took out the Holy Nation. We took out, we sieged Stack, we sieged Bad Teeth, we sieged Blister Hill. We were on our way back to Squin to celebrate our victory, even though we lost to Sada and we lost Mukai that died in the battle. But we went back to Squin to celebrate our victory, only to find that the entire southern lands by the Shek Kingdom were taken by the Holy Nation during our crusade. So, you know, it's things are happening. Things are going. How are you? All right, Holy Nation Assault is coming up. Holy Nation Assault is coming up. Cohen, you're over here, so you're going to stay out here and fight alongside the others. Ochre Knights at the Ochre Knights at the gate. Brace yourselves for combat. Leave these lands, unholy one. We're nowhere near. We're nowhere near. We're nowhere near. Fine. All right, Steve. We got Steve and Riku out front. Riku is just going to fucking absolutely demolish a ton of them, I'm sure. That's what he does. My guy swings and everyone dies. He's Riku the God for a reason. Riku, you're off hold. Some of them clipped through the wall. That's fine. There we go. Alright. They don't stand a chance. Cohen's down, but that's fine. Happens. Devastating. Absolutely devastating. Is that the ward leader? Maybe. There was an Inquisitor that was in here. I don't know if he's downed or not. Oh, there he is. Raphael, huh? The Inquisitor's name is Raphael, or is that just a Inquisitor? Who is the war leader? Nah, I don't think it matters. They're dead. They're dead now. They're dead now. It's fine. It's fine. They're dead now. Blood for the Blood God. Blood for the Blood God. Oh yeah, I got a new retexture for the Maytail weapons. It's the Imperial retexture, so now they're black, gold, and red, and silver. Like they're like metal, black, gold, and red. Thought it would make them look cool, shiny, very nice. Look at that! Look at that shine on those things. They have Damascus. Look at that. Got Damascus on there. Look at that Damascus. Good. Good. It's good. Good stuff. Got prisoner pools outside. It's a good idea to feed the Beaks visitors. Oh yeah, no, we're gonna be feeding them to the Beakers. Hands down, hands down. We gotta find the ward leader there. Was an Inquisitor, I'm pretty sure, but I gotta find his body. I'm gonna strap him up. All right, Raphael, he's dying. We're gonna pick him up. Lost both of his arms. Truly terrible experience for him. Put him in. Give him first aid. Let the Beakers feast upon him. Good. I think there was another Inquisitor around here, too. Kari. There he is. Nice. Just strap the Inquisitors onto these poles here. Good. It's good. They flee. They flee like cowards. They flee. Anybody else? No, I think that was it. Good. All right. I mean, how do you guys think Cyrus did? Largely, I mean, that was pretty good. I think he had a solid plan. He said his things. It was good. It was good. Let's see what the rest of his plans were. Following the paladins through the collapsed eastern section, people will remain mobile for wound extraction. Then we should start using the breath to sharpen blades. Reinforce the gate. Standing around listening to your poetry won't stop the next wave. Simmer down, simmer down. Wall, hold the center. Everyone else, let them break through our horns before they reach the gates. No glory charges. We win the wall. Okay, all right, all right. I've been sharpening my comma for this. Oh, she's actually referencing the weapon she's using. That's really cool. Let those pale-skinned zealots taste Shek's steel. That's really cool. I didn't realize she was actually going to reference the weapon she's using, especially since it's not a normal weapon, right? Like, it's not in her weapon slot. It's in her belt slot. And she still recognized that it's a weapon. That's really cool. That's really cool. Nice. Nice, nice. All right, so we've got... oh, shit, did one of the Ochre Knights manage to escape? How'd that happen? Well, whatever. It's fine. I guess he earned it. He broke free. He walked off, did his own thing. It's fine. You're still alive, and that's not okay. We're gonna go kill him. Go, Riku. Run. Put him down. There we go. And now he's dead. Or he's dying. Fine. Commas, you uncultured swine. That's what I said, right? I said comma. Yeah. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? The wall did exactly what the wall was supposed to do. Oh, yeah. Okay, I was say I said commas. What are you talking about? She said comma singular. Ah, I see. I see. All right, so now we're gonna go out on that expedition. So we're gonna get Toji. We'll take Riku, Steve, good old Steve, and Cyrus. Go out on our expedition here. Steve, we got to get you outfitted. What's the situation with that? It's boots, gauntlets, pants, and furs. The boots with the furs. Who was on that? It was next to Benson, right? So it's Bailey. Yeah, you. All right, hop on over there and start a crafting. Good. We're gonna get Steve outfitted with proper armor. How long this is gonna take? 4 hours? Yeah, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. Oh, geez, it's gonna go through these things like fucking crazy. Yeesh. Okay. While we're waiting for our stuff to get finished getting outfitted, I think I'm gonna put helmets back on the menu. We'll make 2 helmets every rotation. Where is Meathead at? Meathead, what are you doing? Where is Meathead? There he is. Trade with him. Stunning. Meathead, get to work. I want to make a campaign about the Holy Nation scholar who's hungry for knowledge, making him flee to the outside of the Holy Lands, possibly learning forbidden knowledge. Solid choice. Solid choice. The Griffin playthrough. The Griffin playthrough. We love it. We love Griffin. Griffin's one of my favorite companions, actually. One of my favorite unique NPCs. He is one of my favorite unique NPCs. We have to continue to outfit everybody here, so we're going to continue work on that. Dang. It's, and then you as well. Boots, pants, and gloves. Nice. We are coming along nicely. Coming along nicely. Pretty soon, the whole army will be outfitted. I think I am gonna put the small, like the normal soldiers in the helmets. I think that's good. How goes the drip quest? It's going. It's going. Oh yeah, you know we should bring Seto to the side. We should bring Seto to the side. You're right. You're right. All right, so all of you guys head over this way. Take your jobs off. And sharp. Yeah, we're looking real good. We just need to get Steve outfitted. He's the last one that needs to be outfitted right now. He's gonna end up wearing the armor that like Riku and them are wearing, which is the blackened northern coat. The next level up, that's gonna be the one that we're going to. That's gonna be the one that we're wearing for Toji, Seto, and Riku probably. so that's you right there. Perfect. Get the boots. We're almost there. We're almost there. What is Beep gonna wear? Beep's gonna also... So, what is it? Beep? Well, why do you have this helmet? No, Bailey, come on. Give the helmet to Steve. The helmet belongs to Steve. Beep is going to wear the black and northern steel armor as well. The 5 Invincibles, Watcher, and Beep are going to wear the blackened northern armor. The normal troops are going to wear the steel northern armor, and then the one that's above this, which I think is like the runic armor, the legendary armor, that's going to be worn by Toji, Seto, and Riku. You know, the gauntlets, right? The gauntlets, pants, and the furs. Then we're good to go. So we're almost ready to go on this little trip here. Almost ready to go on the trip here. We gotta go get Cyrus a helmet, too. Good. Good. I'll have Watcher run to Flats Lagoon at some point to change her stance. I'm not going to bring too many people with us. I still want to make sure the place is protected. Yeah, I do think having them wear the grunt troops wear the helmets is going to work. It looks really fucking cool. It looks really cool. It looks really good. Would an alliance with the Flotsam Ninjas be a viable thing to do? Join forces with them to overthrow the Holy Nation indefinitely? It's tough to say because they are still Ochre Knights. They still think that Shek are lesser. They still look down on them. It's kind of hard to say. What is Beep's trainer art going to be? I mean, Beep's been kind of... He's kind of just learning as he goes. He does have a Meito saber. He's got the Bugmaster's sword, which I think is a pretty fire thing to have. Got the blade of the Bugmaster, the foreign saber there. We do have to get him outfitted at some point as well, but it's lower on my list at the moment. He's got impeccable defense. My guy's got impeccable defense and fantastic strength, but he's working on it. He's going to work on it. All right, Steve. Doot, Steve. You doing? Okay, so the pants are done. The gloves are done, I mean. Goes to you. Fantastic. Almost done. So now we just gotta wait for the pants. It's gonna take how long? 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour. Not bad. Not bad at all. As long as we have the steel bars to do it. Oh, we don't have the steel bars to do it. That's butt. Well, it's fine. We'll work with what we got. We'll have to get steel bars later. That's fine. Was the Holy Phoenix ever reincarnated as a woman? No, because the way that the Holy Phoenix is chosen is it's the firstborn male after the Phoenix dies. It'll never be a woman. As far as we know, it'll never be a woman. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. They would never pick a woman because it's not what the philosophy is. It's the first male that's born after the Holy Phoenix dies. All right, we're off looking for some elder beakers. Elder beakers. And while we're here, we're going to take the opportunity to get some meat that we can bring back. A lot of meat over here. We gonna need it. Faction's running low on meat. These wolves are, these boneyard wolves have a shit ton, my god. Kill them, kill the beakers. A lot of meat happening here. How's your journey as a chef going, champ? It's going. I haven't posted as much food on the Discord recently because I haven't been able to cook nearly as much recently. We've had so much going on. Adapting to the new schedule has taken a bit of work. You know, trying to get balanced for all that. Plus, I'm not really sleeping too much recently, which is something I'm working through as well. So I haven't had a chance to cook as many fine meals, but hopefully that will rectify soon because I do miss sitting down and cooking. It's very relaxing for me, and not being able to do it has been kind of a pain in the ass. So we face off the beak thing hordes, the hordes of beakers. Cyrus not doing bad. He's not doing terrible. Considering he's using a real shit weapon, too, right? Like, he's using a refitted huge cleaver. Got Steve over here, just doing Steve things. Terrible. This is training for Seto, too. She needs some work. Fighting off a horde of beak things. Toji's also taking a bit of business right now, but that's good. It's good. Do him some good. It'll do him some good. What's Cyrus' stats like? Does he enjoy the promotion? I mean, his stats they're okay. You know, he's got like 100 Guardian level stats. He's not like a super crazy strong warrior. He wasn't in 5 Invincible or anything like that. He's got like Shek Warrior 100 Guardian level stats. I mean, he's okay. He does okay. This many beak things is going to be tough for martial artists like Toji and Seto. But they are giving it their best. Cyrus stayed up. Honestly, it's not an elder beak thing, but it's a horde of beak things, and he honestly did pretty feckin' good, if I do say so myself. He did pretty feckin' good, if I say so myself. The fact that he managed to stay up and fighting is kind of impressive. We're getting attacked by the Band of Bones. That's so funny. We're getting attacked by the Band of Bones. Of all the factions to attack us, it's that's arguably one of the funniest to me, just because, like, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do, you know? Yeah, I think he did pretty good. I think he did pretty good. When the army is geared with more numbers, do like a squared lineup with the grunt following Cyrus, Steve following Seto with the other 4s watching him. Like him. Yeah. No, we're gonna get a nice lineup of everybody. It's gonna look good. It's gonna look good. I had a hard time remembering who I grabbed and who I didn't. So many dead beakers. Trying to get as much meat as I can. All right. All right, you guys heal up over there. Anvil Gate, we're about to have a bit of a brawl over this way. We're gonna meet them out in the field. We're gonna meet them out in the field. In the fields of battle. At the wall, you're gonna go over here. All of you guys get out here too. Take them down. Yeah, don't even let him get to the base. We don't need him. We don't need him. Don't even let him get to the base. Don't even let him. Nice. Nice. Kill them all. All right. I think that it is. I think that's a good number there. We're gonna have you guys head back. I think that was a good test. I think that was a good test. Well, it wasn't a. Oh, who's talking around? It's Beep. Oh, it's Beep talking. Interesting. Is it because he's head of the first squad? Yeah, it is. All right, we're gonna have to wait until we get back then. Wait until we get back. Would you be abducting any of those those boners that are imprisoning them to be recruited? Maybe. I haven't decided yet. On one hand, we're having hard enough time keeping everyone fed right now. So part of me is like, do we? Right? Like, do we do that? But also, like, we could probably use the manpower. You know, it's kind of tough. Kind of tough. Kind of tough. We are going to end up probably recruiting some more Shek from the Shek refugee camp once we get over there. I do think the Band of Bones are maybe a little... They're dishonored, you know. They're dishonorable Shek. Living as bandits. Back 'em. All right, and we need to make a couple more of these camping spots. Campfires. There we go. A couple more campfires throughout the base. Just really make it look lived in, you know. I'm gonna put some camping spots to sit too. Have some of the guys idle around and whatnot. A lot of places to sit. Yeah. Yeah. Watch Riku just slowly, systematically, what is he doing? Just moving the things around. I think he's just moving things around. He is. He's just moving things around. It's funny. Trade with him. All right, so now Rome will get these cooked up. It'll be good. It'll be good. A question that's been on my mind since we've been doing a lot of Shek business. Do you think Asada has gotten stronger or weaker since she took the title of queen? Seems like she wouldn't have as much time to practice her talents as much now that she's ruling and delegating. To be honest, I think that I think that she's probably gotten a bit weaker. I think she's gotten a bit rusty since her fight on Blister Hill. I mean, sorry. I think she's got a bit weaker since she took over and fought Shagger. You know, the fact that she can barely swing her axe, which I find interesting. You know, she's wielding a weapon she literally can't wield effectively in battle. I think she's probably gotten quite a bit weaker since she took over. Is there another Shek faction that I'm overlooking besides the Berserkers and Boners? Krell's chosen. Krell's chosen. So the Okrins Valley is no longer Holy Nation territory, but the Shek Kingdom is in Holy Nation control. Yeah, the Krell's chosen are dead too. We killed them earlier on in Season 1. The idea that we're fighting a weaker version of Asada is actually terrifying. Her fighting her in her absolute prime would be terrifying. Yeah, I mean, I think that she's probably in a weaker state than she usually is. I need to gussy this place up a bit. I need to make it a little bit nicer, a little bit, just a little bit nicer. Let's do some furniture and stuff, some tents, some just random shit. We got to do some research for it, but Who has things? Somebody has research that we can deposit. I can't remember who it was. Oh shit, you have copper? We need copper. What are you doing? Come on, man. We gotta get the harpoons up and running. Gotta get the harpoons up and running. What are you doing? Jesus. Anyway. Yeah, we gotta do a little bit of research and get this place kinda we need more places to like sit and all that stuff. I wonder what their average age is outside of combat. I mean, is it less than more the average person? In what regard? Are you talking about the Shek? Because as far as we know, the Shek age pretty similarly to the way that like humans do. We're gonna give this to. Oh, we gotta actually move them back into the same squad now. You right there. Good. Good. All right, let's ask Seto how he did against that horde of beak things. Let's get her opinion. Let's get her opinion. Let's have them not be right up in their faces. There we go. All right, let's ask her. All right, Seto. Actually, I'm gonna call her something. Alrighty, my queen. Fought down a horde of beakers with Cyrus. Cyrus there. How did he do? Your opinion. Also, how did he do during the Okranite raid the other night as well? You pass your test. Let's see. He moves like a lone wolf with something to prove. Missing an arm makes him easy as... I mean, he's not missing an arm. Empty response. Whoa. Okay, all right, hold on. A lot of things just happened here. Oh, sorry. They're talking about somebody else. What were they talking about? Well, even with the dust kicking up. Oh, that one-armed drifter has been stalking the gate all morning. Oh, well, fuck you, man. Okay, I thought she was talking to Cyrus. I was like, he doesn't have one arm. What are you talking about? It's because they cut off. There's one of the bandits. We cut their arms off. Anyway, okay. The boy held the line like he had something to prove. Against those beak things, he didn't flinch, and when the Okernites came, he took 2 paladins down before they could even reach the gate. He's got grit of a proper warrior. I just did what needed doing. The beak things that charged me were more interested in the pack than in me, so I used its momentum against it. The paladins were slower than they thought they were. Does that mean he is our new general? Soldiers. Let's see. Random question, can Tengu be sold to slavers? Never mind, can't wait to try that. Do it. Sell him. Do it. I'm pretty sure he can. Okami, he's got fire, but being general means knowing not when to swing. I want to see him handle a siege, not just a scrap. Still, I've seen worse candidates wearing the officer's brass. The lad stood his ground while the rest of us were catching our breath. P dot dot dot. Okay, okay. Well, I mean, it seems like everyone's kind of for it. Everyone's kind of for it. Let me go in and see what Saito actually has to say. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Well, I mean, it seems like it's pretty unanimous though. A lot of the troops seem for it, so we'll call it a win. We'll take it a win. Take it as a win. We do need to get a bed set up. Interior. We have a bed? I don't think we have beds in research. That's funny. All right. Core. We need beds. Yep. We need dyed bed, graffitis, public sales, signs. Not really worried about signs. Rack tech bench. Interior decorations. Definitely need those. Can't do anything about hydroponics yet. A lot of good stuff to be done here. A lot of good stuff to be done. Dual knives tier 1. I wonder what the final tier for the knives and stuff are. Tier 2. Yeah, we'll have to look into that. All right, well, Beep, get to work. You got a job to do, Beep. Oh, we also need to research steel refineries. Industry, steel bars 2. Yeah, okay. See my idea for the hub? Oh, yeah, I saw. We're gonna march. We just, we gotta finish getting everybody outfitted. We're almost there. Who's left to be outfitted? You're good. You. Take you. And I'm pretty sure there's a pair of pants in here for you. Stunning. All right, so what we're going to do, now that this is full of crap, get rid of those. And we are going to build new storage units because I am a bum, and that's how I do these things. I just fill them with the crap armor and get rid of them. Stunning. Got to build the barracks up here, too. Getting antsy for a siege. Aren't we all? All right, so we're going to put a couple prisoner cages up here. Got to get the cages, right? Because you never know when we're going to take some prisoners. You just never know. I've worked now. Wishing everyone a nice day. Have a good one, Red. Thank you for popping in, as always. Much appreciated. A line up here with prisoner cages. Standard, you know, police station type thing, type jive. And then we're gonna build beds on the lower below this, the level below this, I mean. And just beds. Build a couple beds. Beds. We have bunk beds? We do have bunk beds. Nah, the bunk beds aren't gonna work there. We'll just do normal ones up against the wall. Along the wall, we can get more space out of them. Doesn't need to be anything super dramatic. It's just a barracks anyway. A little closer to each other. Stunning. Ugh, how annoying. All right, it's fine. It's fine. The 3 is fine. The 3 is fine. This is the beginning of the end, isn't it? What do you mean? I mean, we still have a lot of work to do. We still got to take down the entirety of the Holy Nation that's down in the south, save the Shek Kingdom, and we have to go take down the Fogmen and destroy the Fogmen. So, I mean, we still have quite a bit of work to do in the grand scheme of things. Quite a bit of work to do in the grand scheme. Who the hell is this? Starving bandits? Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, grand scheme of things. Oh, hello. Food has come right to our gate. Food has come right to our gate. Hello, no hives. Kill them all. Love it. Rome, where you at? You gotta come collect your goods. Collect your winnings. There you go. Food. We love food. All that good stuff. Building materials. Literally the beginning of the second act. It's true. It's true. Oh, man. Crack the elbows. Hold on. I think I got a good one in the neck. Ah, that was good. That was a good one. Do you see my idea about Toji having a personal guard? Take a Gorilla Bandit Shek and make Toji a personal squad. I mean, Toji's personal squad. Toji's going to be basically bodyguarding Seto. Like Riku and Toji are basically like bodyguarding Seto. Yeah, I'd say that the heavy squad is Toji, Seto at the front, Toji, Riku, and Watcher. And then Steve obviously runs the 5 Invincibles. And then Cyrus runs the ground troops. So I can never attack those guys. They're so sweet. We need supplies. You know, they're easy supplies. Easy source of supplies. Easy source of supplies. Sometimes you just gotta bludgeon them. It's fine. What are we doing in terms of beds? Are these built yet? Where's Meathead? He's got a shit ton of fabrics. Get up here. Stunning. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, how are we doing on equipment? Good. We're doing good on equipment. Nice. How many people do we have left to outfit? Just a couple. Just a couple. Ever think of doing a world conquest run with the takeover cities mod? I have thought about it. I don't know. I've done it before, like on the like on my own time. I I know that in on stream I have my next 2 or 3 series already planned out. So, but maybe, mayhaps. The world of Kenshi's hard enough. They're honestly just trying to make $1. The Hives are my favorite race, not faction though. The Hives are my second favorite race. Well, no, that's not true. They're my third. They're my third. I like the Shek. The Shek are my favorite race. And then the Skeletons, then the Hivers, and then the humans. So humans are kind of generic, obviously. But you know, it is what it is. Is what it is. Toji gets gets to try and ally with those fun normal humans and Sinars. Yeah, no, I can ally with those awesome humans. Those awesome humans. They're just up there doing human things. They're just totally normal humans. Interior, do we have a sitting box yet? Anything like that? No, that'd be too easy. No, that'd be too easy. Ruins, interior, patched, yeah, none of that stuff. Okay, that's fine. It's fine, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just trying to make places that some of the Shek can kind of sit and chill out while they're waiting. Bonfire is a little much. Goddamn. Bonfire is a little much. Camping, campfire. We'll just put a normal campfire there. There we go. All good, all good. I just don't want everybody crowded around the food the food barrels. It's annoying when they're all like just sitting there crowded around them. So if I make plenty of places for people to pop a squat, it's good. Plus, then they just kind of all sit around and hang out and stuff. It's cool. It's cool. All right, Watcher, I think it's time that I actually send you to go change your stance. So we're going to send you over to Flats Lagoon. Head on over to the Flats Lagoon. I'm going to save it, too, in case I crash. Because sometimes I've been known to crash. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Are you going to use Sentient Sands in future runs? I haven't decided yet. I haven't decided. It's definitely added a ton to this run, and so I'm kind of like, maybe, right? Like, it's really amplified this run in terms of story. And the next run we're doing is a zombie apocalypse run, so it could be even more fun to, like, negotiate with people in the apocalypse, right? Like, it's a crazy... It could be fun to have a bit more dialogue and stuff into the apocalypse run, but we'll see. I haven't decided yet. I am undecided. Where is the good doctor? There's one of those awesome humans. Human. He's just a normal, everyday, average human. Where is... Where is the damn plastic surgeon? Around here somewhere. They're around here somewhere. That's done. That facelift will... Alright, change your stance. There we go. Good. Run back over here. Kiro, can you have the main people decided on the next attack? Yeah, I can. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Steve, Watcher, them, and Cyrus now. All right, we're gonna have them meet up in the palace. At some point, we got to get to decorating the palace too. We haven't done anything with it yet. All of you guys, head on in here. We're having a meeting. Hold. Toji, why are you moving so damn slow, my dude? Look, you're going slow as hell. This is encumbrance. It's not even that high. What are you talking? What the hell's going on? Why are you moving so dang slow? Oh, he's set to walk. That's why. Haha. All right. So all of you guys, hop on in here. Getting food. Oh, he needs to get food. I suppose. And Steve, what's he doing? Getting food? Getting food. What mod lets you build the palace so high off the ground? So it is this is just the normal station house, but with the deep foundation mod. So it makes foundations that are extra long, so that way you can have them raised up higher like that. And then I built the platform here using that foundation as well. Okay, so we need to have our little conference here. Our little conference here. Getting food, naturally. All right, so. Talk to Seto. All right. The council has been assembled as the leaders of the new Shek government, the new Shek Kingdom government, to decide our next move. Where to attack, when to attack, etc. Seto, as queen, I open the floor to you to speak first. What do you think? All right, here we go. We bleed and we break, but we don't waste. The Holy Nation's got supply depots 2 days north, lightly guarded, right for the taking. Cut their food lines, and they'll think twice about marching on our gates again. The heat's got to get the whole gate feeling sluggish, slower than it should. Agreed. Starve them out or force them to open the ground where we choose to fight. A siege is just a slower kill. Should attack their farms. Hey there, I've been watching your videos for about 1 to 2 months now, and I've finally been able to catch a stream. Just wanted to tell you to keep up the good work, Chief. I love it. Hell yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hell yeah. Farms are soft targets, but they'll burn slow. The smoke will bring every pallet in the region down on us. I'd rather hit the depot first, take their rations, and let the farms starve without a fight. What depot are you talking about to the north? They have their holy mines. Those are ruins. Holy mine ruin. Hey, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Using AI, what sounds cool so far? Yes, it's a ton of fun. This whole playthrough has been absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. I've been enjoying Sentient Sands a ton. Then farm starve without a fight. Could always march on the hub. Has strategic value. the border, the old Shek lands, and would give us a foothold in the north again. I remember getting trash talked in prison. Keep up the shorts are hilarious. I do plan on going through making some shorts about some more sentient sand stuff and about like some of the interactions we've had. What did they say? The hub's a ruin full of drifters and squatters, not soldiers. Taking it won't bleed the Holy Nation or the Empire. It'll just give us more mouths to feed and more walls to guard. Farms mean peasants and old folks, not soldiers. If we bleed them, then we cut the soldiers. The depot's at the heart. What depot are you talking about, though? The hub's the crossroads where the... Hold on. But a symbol has power. The hub has a... yeah, okay, I see. I see. Cyrus, a foothold means the supply lines we'd have to defend every step of the way. The hub's been picked clean by every gang from here to the swamps. What's left to claim? But a symbol has power. The hub was a crossroads where the old Shek kings once rallied. The hub has been taken by the Okronites. I think starting there give us a good footing on their territory to march south into Squin later on. Are they stupid? Sometimes. Sometimes. The Okronites in the hub, that changes things. They'll have it fortified with prayer and steel, not just squatters. Could be a real fight instead of a mop-up. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Marching into Holy Nation territory blind is how you end up with a head on a spike outside Blister Hill. Cyrus, dude, we took Blister Hill. Come on, do keep up. We took Blister Hill. Squin's been a thorn in our side for years. If we take the hub, we'll hold it and choke out their... I think the thing's having a stroke. Let me stop yelling and go from there. I'm more partial. Hold on. All right, let's back up for a minute. Let's back up for a minute. It's flawed. Then it can. Right now, I have so many people that it's hearing that I think it's just overloaded. Is what it is. So I'm gonna. Too many people are trying to respond at once. It can be a little stupid sometimes. Ooh, 1,000 joules. I don't know what that means though. Thank you so much. I don't know what that means, but thank you. We do love the corgis. It can be flawed sometimes. You just got to work with it. But by and large, I've had nothing but great times about it. Great times with it. Having a base while solo run is a pain. You can't even travel if you don't hire guards. Yeah, it's a giant pain in the ass unless you build inside of a city. Build a house. All right, let's recap our position here. The hub, Squin, Admag, and the Great Fortress have all fallen to the Okronites. The Shek are in camps and in last stand. That's it. The cities of Stack, Bad Teeth, and Blister Hill have fallen and are under outlaw control. We need to make our move to take back the Sten Desert. So where do we start? All right, let's see. We hit their farms first, starve the paladins. Hold on. We hit their farms first, starve the paladins in their forts, and they'll either come out to fight on our terms or rot where they stand. That's the quality that we're working with now. Kids who've never seen a real siege, just starving bandits and the occasional beak thing. Touche. Touche. Okay. Riku, you've been quiet. It's your thoughts. Get Riku's opinion on the matter. I've been watching the pattern in the dirt, Toji. The unknown. That's not what we're talking about. Dude, what are you even on about, man? Just keep up with the conversation. Oh, he is keeping up. Okay. Either a new player testing the board or something old waking up. Either way, we don't march on the hub until we know which one's watching us from the shadows. I have no idea what half of them are talking about right now. They've all got their own thing going on. We must ride the beak things. Touche, touche. Ride the beak things. That's what we're doing. We're riding the beak things. Okay, well, it seems like the general consensus is that we should start heading up north to attack their farms and whatnot. I am in agreement of this, but, you know, we'll take the hub. I'm in agreement of it, but, you know, it seems like there is a bit of concern, but that's fine. Wonder if giving your squad hashish affects the conversation. It will if you tell them to take it. If you tell them to take the hashish, and they do take it, you know, personality-wise. Steel bars, are they researched? They are. All right, we need to get steel bars moving. You can give personality to each of your companions. If not, it's going to be a problem for you. Could give me examples of the usage of this? Yeah, watch. I'll show you. Every single person you meet generates a personality and a backstory, and every conversation you have with them gets logged, and then their personalities and stuff get updated. So, for instance, I'm about to regenerate Cyrus's because we've been using him a lot recently, and he became the general of the new Shek Kingdom's forces. So we're going to regenerate the bio, and it'll take all of the dialogue that we have into account, and it'll give him a new bio and a new personality that makes sense for it. So now, look at, he is the earning the role of the Shek Kingdom. Of the new general of the Shek Kingdom. He commands armies, forging survivors, all of that stuff. So they all have personalities. You can also go in and manually write down personalities for them. So, for instance, I gave Beep an entire backstory based on him to give him, you know, thing. There's an affinity system that determines how they treat you and all of that good stuff. So there's the affinity system for them all. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Got an unfavorite Setos there. I gotta redo Setos at some point. Because since I renamed her thing got a little messed up. That's fine. But yeah, so they all have personalities. They all have stuff. That's why Seto's been acting so odd. How often do you need to regenerate the bio? I've only done it a handful of times. I haven't done it that often, to be honest with you. Gotta go continue moving to my new house. See you in the next stream here and have a lovely day. You too. Thank you for popping in. Much appreciated. I don't regenerate that often. I've only done it a handful of times. Only done it a handful of times. Only done it a handful of times. Actually, I'm going to regenerate Riku's as well. Your run is basically the first Empire, but dumped on tech and reduced army. I mean, a little bit if they didn't get completely wiped out, you know. So happy to see you doing content full time here. I know you're going to do some awesome stuff like you have already. Thank you so much. Listen, I've got some really good plans coming up too. I've got a lot of really good projects. I'm super excited for. I'm excited for them to come out so I can talk about them a little bit more. Got some really cool stuff. Got some really, really cool stuff. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. So, Steven Watcher need a title. Cyrus needs to do something worthy of a title. I mean, Cyrus is working on it. He's working on it. He's working on it. He's working on it. But I do have to redo Seto's bio at some point here. Because it got when I renamed her, it got confused. So Seto's old bio actually is no longer the one for her current one. So we've gotta switch that out. No big deal. I've also got to redo our faction bio. Another thing you can do. This is another fun part. You can set your own character's backstory, and that will inform the rest of the characters in there as well. And in addition to that, you can also set your faction's description, which I have to redo my faction's description because this is for the solo one. And that will inform how people interact with you as well. Ahoy, thanks for the Mad Lad Reshade preset. Really improves my visuals. It improves immersion. Sometimes I have to toggle the DOF off, and sometimes it intrudes on the UI or the windows. A way to fix the UI issue with Reshade is to get the rest add-on. So if you install Reshade and then do the rest add-on, it allows you to make the UI no longer affected by affected by any of it. So that's a good way to fix it. Good way to fix it. It'd be funny if Catlon turned into a skeleton nugget and then you give him the AM treatment. It's true. It's true. What is the correct name of the AI mod and mechanic? It's called Sentient Sands. It's called the Sentient Sands mod. All right. What time is it? It is 10:30. Cool. All right. Mining. We need steel refinery. That's what we're looking for. Right there. That's the good stuff. A steel refinery. Jesus Christ. This thing is feckin' massive. This thing is feckin' massive. Look at how big this thing is. Jesus. Where are we going to put it? That's the question, because it's absolutely huge. Gargantuan. This might have to be an outside toy. You know what we can do? Maybe we can put it, like, right in here? Maybe? Question mark? No? Too close to another building? That makes sense. Watcher needs her fit. We need to make her fit first, and that requires us to have these. All right, so steel refinery, we're going to get that going. I think this only needs one person to operate, so it's going to be that bad. Yeah, so we're going to put this out here on the back end. It'll just work from behind the scenes there. No big D. We are going to need more... we're going to need to make more power supplies, I'm sure, too. We're getting near that point. This motivated me to finish my current playthrough ASAP so I can create a new one with this AI mod. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. If you watch through the VODs on this, or even just peek through some of them, just watch the season finale for the season 1. Watch the season finale for season 1, or the last 2 episodes of season 1, and you'll see some of the absolute crazy shit that can happen with this mod. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Why don't you use the Dust mod? It's way better than Reshade. You should look into it. I'm using it now. I'm using Dust right now. I'm using Dust literally right now. Where is it? See? Nope. Sorry, that was Reshade. Ignore that. Stop. God damn. Hold on. What have I done? There we go. Okay. What's the button for it? It's oh, it's F11. Yeah, I'm using Dust right now. I have a custom version of Dust right now. Come in. Oh my fucking god, it's making me so mad. I hit the home button, and now my camera's scrolling, because when you hit home, it causes it to automatically scroll. Hold on, Jesus Christ! I need to change the hotkey for this. This should be, I don't know, anything other than that. We'll do that. Fantastic. Okay, shut you off. Stop that. Stop! God damn it! My game's currently scrolling because I hit a button that is causing it to... God fucking damn it. It's going to make me so mad. Stop it! Oh my god. I can't figure out what the fucking button is that caused this just now. Oh my god. My game is scrolling and won't stop. There we go. Jesus Christ. I just had an aneurysm. My game wouldn't stop scrolling for a minute. There we go. We're back. We're back. Whew. It's because I hit the home button because I was trying to open up the Reshade. I mean the Dust settings to show you that I have turned it off. That I have Dust, not Reshade. Jesus Christ. Almost had a meltdown there. We're there. We're good. We're good. It's all good. Okay, so as I was saying, yes, I switched to Dust recently. I'm using Dust. I've been using Dust. I switched to Dust because I'm going to be using... I have a project coming up that's going to like really heavily benefit from Dust's cinematic preset. And it's just easier to use it for that. So, whoo. Yeah, that was really fucking annoying. All right, we got the boots, we got the gloves, that stuff. You still need your gloves. Stunning. Okay, you've got your gloves. Now you need your helmet. Stunning. You, helmet. Yes, you, helmet. Helmets. Just get everyone outfitted with their helmets. That's what we love to see. Boots, the gauntlets. Nice. Nice. Couple more helmets, and then our ground forces are fully armored up. It'll be good. It'll be a good time. What armor mod are you using? I'm using the Legacy of the North mod. The Legacy of the North mod. So now the only ones that don't have their armor set are the 5 Invincibles and a couple of our main guys, but that's because our main guys were waiting for the larger ones. The 5 Invincibles are going to actually get given... Jesus Christ, the shadow over here is nuts. The 5 Invincibles are actually going to get given the armor that Riku, Toji, Seto, and all them are wearing once... what is it? Once the tier 3 version of this armor gets made. So temporary thing. Temporary situation with them right now. All right, someone's got to man this thing. We're gonna have you do it. Yeah, you can do it. Here was stuttering hard right now, old man syndrome. Listen. Sometimes I just had a bit of a moment. I had a senior moment. I was getting a little irked from hitting the home button and causing the game to start scrolling. Takes a second to calm down. All right, it takes a second. These things have been known to happen. Nice. We can get these pants done. What about random talks between companions? Does it happen on their way, or do you need to initiate all talks? Nope, happens all the time. Look at some of this dialogue. The gate's been creaking worse every dawn. Another season of sand, and it'll fall faster than a starving bandit. Then we reinforce it before the next dust storm. I'd rather swing a hammer than watch a beak thing waltz through the broken doors. These are all just random dialogues that happen. It also has... it has world events too, where like rumors can spread and people will like hear the rumors. You know, we had a fight with a cult. Not a cult, sorry. We had a fight with another faction called the Iron Will up here in Metaltown. And then while we were down here in Brink, no, we were at this farming village over here. Sorry, we were at this farming village. The guards mentioned that a one-armed warrior, like a one-armed wanderer, had gotten into a fight with the Iron Will faction up there, and the Iron Will had closed down their gates, and they were all like on the defense because of this attack that had happened. It turns out we were the ones that did that, you know. So it's a thing. Last episode we actually we quite literally tortured this guy out here. We Seto and Toji were out here, and we were breaking his fingers and questioning him and stuff. It was a whole thing. Also, if you hang around the guards looting bandits, the world events will mention it, and you'll get reputation as a scavenger of corpses. Yeah. Yep. Had to be done. We were breaking fingers, man. We were breaking fingers. These things had to be done. This place looks a lot better now that we have like Shek like sitting around on like the stools and stuff, and just like out by the campfires, and it looks a lot more lively. They're out here, they're chatting, they're talking, all that stuff. It's good. How we doing food wise? We're doing okay. You were feeding more people to more things, no patterns here. Hey, listen, no one's brought that up in a long time. No one's brought that up in a long time. Most of the NPCs forgot about the feedings. Okay, I think all we need now, I think we just need helmets now. I think we're largely set on gear, and we just need helmets now, right? Like for the normal soldiers anyway. So we're actually gonna switch to production of helmets only. Production of helmets only for a minute. We're on straight helmet production. You head on over here. Is it only compatible with Kenshi? Yeah, it does require Kenshi to function. Yeah, it does require Kenshi to function. Who is running our other plate beating station? Bailey. Okay, yeah, you need to get over here and start working on that stuff when you're not doing something else. That's your feckin' job now. That's what you do. How are we doing on resources? I haven't actually checked in a while. What are our current ores set up? Okay, okay. Not great. We need more iron. We need, like, a lot more iron. Who's mining our iron right now? I feel like we were supposed to have a bunch of people doing this, and I'm not seeing them do it. Yeah, the three of you. What are you guys doing? Iron refinery. Who's mining our iron? Oh, you have your job turned off, and you have your job turned off. What is this? Why are your jobs turned off? Gotta fix that shit. Gotta fix that shit. And this should be the last Shek that we have to put a helmet on. I think that's it. Okay, so we can pause production now on that stuff. Yeah. Oh, we should make these northern furs, actually. We just put everybody in those because we can use those as backpacks to replace the ones that we're using currently. Nice. I'm very new to Kenshi, and you're my favorite Kenshi YouTuber. So firstly, thank you very much. I'm glad that you're enjoying the content. I much appreciate it. Also, your name gave me a literal giggle. Will you ever make a playthrough episodes? I mean, I do. Like I have all my VODs up on YouTube. I leave my VODs up for all of my playthroughs, so I have like full series that are up. I am working on cutting down a couple of the old series down into like not let's plays, but like recaps. I'm still working on it. It's finding time right now is kind of a pain in the ass. But, you know, it's something I'm working on. It's something that I'm working on. We need more people mining iron is what we need. God damn. We need so much more iron. Refinery, you. Steve, get out there and mine some iron. You too. Everybody just needs to go mine some iron. We need a ton of iron being mined. That's what we need. Tons of iron. Iron plates. We could probably actually stop production of iron plates for right now. I don't think we actually need more. I think we're pretty set on iron plates. Pretty set on iron plates. What is your first recorded playthrough? Dwarf playthrough. That's why with the dwarf playthrough in particular, the the streaming quality, like the quality of the actual live streams, the aspect ratio, the stuttering, like all of that stuff wasn't fully worked out until about episode 7 or 8. And then I went 2K resolution at like episode 17. Because before I was ultra wide. So like episode 7 is when I finally got like a steady, stable performance. Audio was good, video was good, all of that stuff. And then by episode like 14, I had switched from an ultra wide to a 2K monitor instead for a better aspect ratio. So in terms of like my first ever playthrough that I did on like on YouTube for that I finished anyway was my dwarf playthrough. So technically the first one I ever did was also my dwarf playthrough, but it was the let's play that I did. But I had to stop it preemptively because I had the save file got corrupted. So yeah, no. All right, so we are going to, oh shit, we're gonna pass these out. You have that. Take that down instead. Trade with you. Down instead. Good. Everybody gets the furs, the boots with the furs. Nirmo, what's his job? Who's an engineer? Jeremy. Good old Jeremy. Alright, so now we're in the process of replacing the backpacks with the furs. That way they aren't running around with traders' backpacks. No more trader backpacks. Any plans to expand Anvil Gate? Yeah, so eventually as the numbers continue to grow, I want to build an outer city. This is kind of the inner keep. I want to build an outer city as well. Farms and not farms, but like buildings and stuff where people will live out here and all that stuff. I'm probably going to end up hiring, once I have some extra scratch too, mercenaries to just kind of like live in the base full time. I have a mod that lets them do that. So I'll hire mercenaries to live in the base full time and kind of wander around the base. I think that'll be cool just to have them, like there. So, it'd be cool. It'd be cute. Be real cute. I'm interested in that mod. Mercenaries full time at the base sounds cool. It's just look up any mod that lets you extend mercenary contracts, and it'll let you. Any of the ones that let you extend mercenary contracts like 100 days, they usually have an option for full-time. Sorry if you cover this. Do you know what the flying drones were used for? Assuming surveillance. The flying drones presumably were used for maintenance and operations of the large machineries. The flying drones are only present in locations where they used megalithic machinery, like the floodlands and stuff like that. So the idea is that the drones would fly around, they would do maintenance, they would check for issues, they would run things. Like that was the general design for them, is that they were flying drones designed for maintenance and for operation of the large machinery, because a lot of the megalithic machinery in the First Empire was run by machines. It was machines doing machines. The flying drones are spider bodies. Yeah, because the spider bots have similar ideas. The spider drones were not originally built to be spider bots. When you look at their hands, they have pincers and welders. They're meant for building and operation, right? Love the arm tattoos, by the way. Thank you. I have many tattoos. I have my Viking sleeve right there. Love my Viking sleeve. And then I've got my D&D sleeve, my D&D tattoos on the side. Tattoo for my grandfather right there. Tattoo for my kids on the back there. And then I have a full samurai sleeve right here. Got my forest arm right there. Oni mask on the inside. And then the Deathly Hallows. Well, a bunch of different... What is it? It's the Master Sword from Legend of Zelda. The inscription from the One Ring. Gandalf's staff. The 11th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. Harry's wand. Luke's lightsaber. All in the shape of the Deathly Hallows. And then I also have Beep on my leg Fun fact: I have a tattoo of beep on my leg. You guys are about to see my leg. Hold on, hold on. Let's see if I can get a good shot here. I have a tattoo of beep on my leg here. Yeah, I got a whole tattoo of beep on my leg there. And I also have a quote from Shakespeare on my chest. I used to have a tattoo on my neck, but I got it removed. I need more, actually. I'm thinking about getting Agnew on my... Either getting Agnew or a Shek on the same leg on the other side, like on the inner calf. So, yeah. But no, I have many tattoos. I have many. Beep should crawl off your leg and beep you. Wow. Harsh. Harsh. How are you doing me? Okay, so now we're still loading up on those. Let's start trading these off to everybody. That was Rome, right? Yeah. Misaki. To you. We'll give one to Okami now. We're just giving everybody these furs. I love your tattoos. Thank you. Thank you. Actually, the beep tattoo got a lot of attention. Lo-Fi actually. I posted it on TikTok, and Lo-Fi actually commented on it and was like, "God damn, dude, that's fucking awesome." So that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Always appreciate when Lo-Fi hops in. Why are all your characters wearing the same armor, and which armor is it? Because we're building an army, and we're a formalized army. And so we have different, what is it? They all have the same armor on, but then different armor for different rank, like different kinds of armor for different ranks. So like the normal grunt soldiers wear the steel variant of the armor, which is this right here. And then the more advanced, the 5 invincibles and whatnot, will wear this version of the armor here. And then, yeah, and then the more there's another version higher than this that is going to be worn by the that's going to be worn by the upper echelon once it's done. Has anyone bought the Kenshi merchandise? I got my Beak Thing hoodie arrived. I got my Beak Thing hoodie and beep shirts. They're actually pretty good quality. Thank you letter from Lo-Fi. I'm going to frame. Hell yeah, dude. I'm my plan is to grab a like a beep shirt very soon. I want to get the sweater if they bring it back. I didn't grab it when they brought it up last time. They had a Christmas sweater that I thought was really fucking cool that I just was too broke to grab at the time, unfortunately. But I would like to grab it because it looked really good, and I thought it looked badass. I thought it looked badass. Davin. Nice. All right, we got to keep trading with Meathead. Lacey. Jeremy. Good old Jeremy. Dude, Jeremy's an engineer. Rita. Trade with Meathead again. He makes these things so damn quick that it's almost laughable. Trade with him again. Benson. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, we've almost got all these guys outfitted with the furs. Oh, Bailey's already got one. Fantastic. Cyrus needs one. Cyrus absolutely needs one. Stunning. Alright, so now Meathead, you need to... Here's what we're going to do. We're going to trade all of these furs over here. Fantastic. That crap, although I don't know why we actually have this raw meat. We're not going to eat it. Okay, take this, dump that, and then we give this back right to you. Stunning. Okay. Steve, what are you missing? You have your gloves. Why are they not showing up? What is the deal with that? Oh, they are there. Is it the pants? I think the pants maybe are what it is. Are the pants done? Has Bailey built the pants? She has, yeah. So, Bailey, we'll give those to Steve. Do, Steve. Give him his pants. Stunning. Okay. Steve's in fighting shape, too. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. There. What's actually in this? Anything of value that we're going to hang on to? Just this sword, which we'll put right there. I think everything else is largely irrelevant. Yeah, everything else seems largely irrelevant. All right, we'll put that there. All of the 5 invincibles need to go talk to Meathead. Okay, sorry, let me catch up on chat. Heroes Idols likes his tattoos. Gasp! Hero just started shaking violently. Nah, I've talked with Lo-Fi a good handful of times over the years. I'm glad they like it. They comment on my stuff. They've commented on my videos a handful of times. And all that stuff. So I'm not too shocked. But it was cool. It was really cool to get some attention from them. That's for sure. I always appreciate when they comment on my things and whatnot. It's always really cool. Actually, the first time they ever commented on anything I had ever made, they did it on it was Thanksgiving morning. They commented on a video that I had made, and that was pretty cool. That was pretty fucking cool. Do you usually bother with backup katanas, or is it generally useless? I mean, backup weapons are good. I tend not to mess with them too much, just because like I feel like oftentimes I don't end up using them, right? Like it's not really, it's a kind of a non-issue. Watcher, head on over to Meathead. Everybody's almost got their furs, their boots with the furs. Got her shield and her double swords on her back. She looks badass. Looks like a proper barbarian. The irony being that she is not a barbarian. Look at them all with their furs and armor. It looks so dumb. The Watcher looks like a proper Viking. At least she will when she has fine. I mean, they look pretty badass. I'm a level with you. They all look pretty badass. Some of their helmets are weird. I'm assuming that has to do with something with their head. But you know, what are you gonna do on that? You know, it's fine. Some of their helmets are a little weird, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. I think it's mostly the female ones where their helmets are. I think it's the female helmets are weird. For some reason, I think it just doesn't fit their heads properly. Actually, interesting. Do you know that sometimes I can? Do you know why sometimes I can rehire mercenaries right away when they are still inside my base, and sometimes I don't? They don't let me interact with them at all. It may be an RNG thing. It could be that their leader is like whoever is designated as their leader is dead. You know, all that stuff. There's a number of reasons it could be. I've seen where my characters switch from pole arms to katanas to good effect. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I think it just depends on your playthrough. Like, I enjoy having usually a singular weapon, unless I'm having a character like Watcher, where it's like, oh, she's got 2 weapons on her back, and maybe like she'll have a 3rd one on her side. Like the idea is that she's got multi weapons. It's cool. It's cool. Oh, the 5 look dumb. Yeah, I mean the 5 invincibles look dumb right now. Yeah, they've got their fur. They look pretty stupid right now, but they'll look better once they have their armor. They'll look better once they have their armor. Bailey, you're supposed to be operating the rune smithy. So what's up with that? Why are you standing around like a fucking goon? Like, why are you not doing anything? Supposed to be doing stuff. Steel bar, make armor. Why is she not making armor? What's up with... Oh, there's nothing in the queue. That's why. Okay. Okay, we need to... I'm guessing either new game or import for Sentient Sands. I think import, but... like, you don't need a new game, but you should be able to import it, and it should just be fine. Import should be fine. All right, do we have... What time is it? It's 11 o'clock. All right. Do we have anything that we can sell on hand that is actually worth money? We have a Leviathan Pearl, but we're not going to sell that. Actually, we do have a couple of things we can sell on hand. This third one we have, and we've already used that, so we can take that off. And Riku, what do you have on you? That third one, we can sell all that crap. All right, so we're gonna go trade these with Toji, and we're gonna go buy some. Yeah, we can sell all that crap. All that stuff right there. Right there, right there. All right, so Toji's going to go buy some ancient science books from Flats Lagoon. From the Flats Lagoons. Also, when's the next raid? Band of Bones, 21 hours. Holy Nation, 3 days. Not bad, not bad. I still haven't figured out Sentient. Steam downloaded, signed into Player 2, download Sentient, press play from the Player 2 app, had it selected in the mods, imported, still don't see it. Did you select your LLM on the right-hand side? That's the most common issue that I see people have. On the right-hand side of Player 2, you got to select your LLM. You don't even have to hit you don't even have to, like, open it from... Yeah, just make sure you select your LLM. So on the right-hand side at the very top, it's going to say text LLM or chat LLM. Click on the thing, scroll all the way down, select the one you want. I suggest using the free one if it's your first time running it, especially because, you know, it's free. Select that and then hit deep thinking or thinking mode. Yeah. Yeah, you also need Kenshi. Yeah, you need Kenshi. Do you need the Kenshi lib installed? Is that true? I don't remember. Is that also true? Ancient science books. We'll buy 8 of those. And now we are fresh out of money. But that's okay, because now we'll have enough to get the rest of our research done. Or the research that we're going for right now. Alright, Toji's on his way back. Yeah, the LLM thing is the most common reason that I've seen people have that it doesn't work. That's the most common reason. Happening right now. Also, guys, while I have everyone here, tomorrow is episode 8 of the Tengu's Vault podcast, a Kenshi-based podcast that is run by myself and fellow YouTuber Peta. Tomorrow's episode 8, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll actually go ahead and post the link in here. I don't know if Bear's still in here or if Logic's still in here, so I'll post it for them just in case they're not, but I will post that right now. Let's go ahead and grab that. There we go. Okay, so Tengu's Vault podcast right there. There's the link in the YouTube channel, YouTube chat. Here is the link in the Twitch chat. 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be doing, tomorrow's episode is on the recent history of Kenshi. We're finally almost caught up in our timeline, and then we're going to start getting into specific factions, more questions, all that good stuff. So we're going to be covering the last 100 years of Kenshi lore. So everything that happened after the intermediate period that we covered last time. I didn't know if you were still here, Logic. That's the only reason that I did it. Yeah, so it's going to be covering everything from the intermediate period, everything after the intermediate period, so the last 100 years. It's going to be covering things like the Red Rebellion. It's going to be covering things like the Shek and Holy Nation War. It's going to be covering all of that good stuff. So that's on the agenda for tomorrow, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Do not miss it. Head on over there, give the channel a sub, like the podcast, and give us a follow. You never know who's going to pop in, guys. You never know who's going to pop in the chat and all of that good stuff. So you never know. Yes, and Logic just shared the next episode that's scheduled there as well. So Stay tuned, homies. All right, Toji. Back up here. We got to put these in here. We got to upgrade our tech research level. Core tech level 5. And then we're actually going to build a new tech bench, a compact tech bench, because I can't fucking stand this one. It makes me violently angry. Our power is really shit right now, too, which is bad. Is there any copper nearby? Let's go outside to do that. Toji, prospect for me. Nope, we are copperless. That's unfortunate. I have to buy some. Don't want to. Fine, we'll figure it out. What else do we need to run this thing? We need chain armor crafting. All right. Smithing. Those. I think we need to wait until we get to the next level. Yeah. Chain armor crafting, advanced. God damn it! We need another ancient science book. Ah, makes me so mad. Oh, makes me so mad. Makes me so mad. So next episode, war. Next episode is gonna be a lot of stuff about war. Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be the death of Emperor Anzai, the Red Rebellion, the Shek Kingdom Holy Nation War. We're gonna be talking. I mean, there's gonna be some good stuff we're talking about. So, but then after that, we're all caught up. We're all caught up. We're all caught up. And then after we're done with the timelines and stuff, and now that we're caught up in the timeline, we're gonna start getting into individual factions. We're gonna start answering, different scenarios, talking about all that good stuff. Races of Kenshi, going into that stuff. Just really good stuff. So do tune in. And if you guys, for whatever reason, can't make it to the pod tomorrow, the VOD is always still up. And in addition to that, it's also on Spotify. We're also on Spotify. We are also on the Spotify. All right. Band of Bones challengers will be here soon. What caused the truce between the Shek Kingdom and the UC? Asada did. Asada did. The truce with the UC came at the same time that the temporary ceasefire came with the with the Holy Nation. So it's all the byproduct of Asada and not really Asada Bayan, but Asada like Bayan by proxy. So, was it a mutual hatred of spiders? Mayhaps. Mayhaps. Watcher can get her armor finally. Need to get her pants. Pantaloons. And her gloves. How's that going, actually? I think Bailey has them. Give Watcher her gear. Nice. Steel, where's the other one? Does she... Get Northern Shield. Yeah, did she not make it? Could have swore I made the gauntlets, right? Yeah, she should have made the gauntlets before the pants. So where'd she put it? Ah, I see. Right there. Stunning. Okay, so now Watcher should be fully equipped with all of her gear. Cool. There she is, properly outfitted. She's a beast. She's an absolute beast. I think we're actually going to remove the helmet, though, because it looks a little wonky on her. Looking badass, looking badass. All right, what mod is giving you those character portraits in your squad? Is Dust doing those? What do you mean? I mean, this is just, they're just normal character portraits. I don't really know what you mean. I don't really know what you mean. Is there a lore reason why Inquisitor Seda is so fucking ugly? No, because Inquisitor Seda's appearance is randomly generated. Oh, the gray background. Oh, it's I'm using the dark UI vanilla. So it's basically it's there's dark UI that makes everything just like black and gray and very smooth. I like the vanilla UI with like the rusty kind of like broken up sandy texture, but I don't like the papyrus color, like the scroll sandy color. So it's dark UI vanilla. So yeah, that's all it is. That rusty dark UI vanilla, that's all. Sorry, I misunderstood the question. Misunderstood the question. We got to get Beep outfitted too. Pearls. So one Leviathan Pearl makes 4 of these carved runes, I believe. Pretty cool. Pretty good. We've also got these bastards that are running around, which is awesome, because that's going to give me the opportunity to get the next set without having to deal with that. Riku can go kick his ass and then give his armor to Beep. Love it. Beep, come get it. Come get it. Come on, Beep. Yeah. And actually, Riku, take these things because we can sell them. Take those because we can use them for weapons. Beep. Beep the Squire. Squire Beep. Love it. Wait, hold on. We gotta do some traversal of goods real fast. Take that. Take these boots from this, and we'll also give Beep the shield. Love it. Dude, Beep looks like a fucking animal. Oh my god, look at him. He looks cool as hell. He looks cool as hell. Why does Beep look cool as hell like that? Look at him. He looks like a fucking animal, man. He's a warrior. He's the strongest. He looks cool as hell. Beep looks cool as hell. He looks cool as hell like that. That's gonna be Hero's next tattoo. I mean, maybe. I mean, maybe. Maybe. Beep is a true warrior now. Beep is a true warrior. Oh my god, without the helmet, look at him. That right there, that is the elitist of Beeps. That is like an elite Beep. Look at him. He's an absolute fucking unit. He's aura farming for days. Absolutely peak. Absolutely peak. Hold on, we gotta get the slow walk. We gotta get the slow walk. Yeah, look at him. Peak. Ah, well, he walked off. Look at that. Dude, absolutely peak. Beep is the Hive King now. Beep is the Hive King now. Absolutely fucking peak. He's a beast. He's a beast. How'd you make the shields? The shields are from the they're from the mod. They're from the Armories of the North mod. So that's what they're from. All right, Toji's gonna make another run to the town. We gotta sell some more shit. Sell some more shit. So throw some of those in there. All right, Toji, what time is it? It is 11:15. All right. Gotta keep an eye on the time. Gotta go to the gym. Gotta go get swole. Alright, so we're gonna go to... We already cleared out Flats Lagoon. Morn's gonna be a waste of time. Let's go to Catan. We're gonna run to Katoon. Run to Katoon. We gotta grab one more Ancient Science book. Dude, Beep looks so fucking cool in that armor. That's really fucking cool. The Hybers fit that armor really well, and I'm genuinely shocked by it. I mean, what's like in the game? Like, what's the recipe? Oh, I mean, it's just like, hold on, it's depending if you're making the Black and North one, it requires you to use the carved runes and the steel bars, or if you're using just the normal steel one, then it's just normal. It's the same way you make normal armor, which is fabric and armor plates. We're moving. We're moving. We're almost to Katunin. And then we're about to see how Tier 3 works as soon as I can get the chainmail armor, like the chain crafting done, because there's a third tier to this armor that I haven't seen yet, so we're about to find out what that is. That's why I need this ancient science book. Toji's actual martial arts stats, 77. Yeah, that makes sense. Dodge is 80, strength 57, dex 70, although his dex is actually much higher than it used to be. Good. Good, good. You'll need shields for some of the main people. Well, they're using... there's a special weapon that I get at Tier 3, too. It's a two-handed axe that they're going to be using. It's a two-handed, like battle axe that they're going to be using, so... Band of Bones is headed towards us. I'm shaking in my wee little boots at that army of Band of Bones. I am. I'm quivering. Absolutely quivering in my boots. Absolutely quivering in my bootsies. There's the one. That's the only one we needed. And we should be all set. Let's grab some copper, too. We're going to need more of those. Need more of that. Can always use more copper. Always going to need more copper. One of these two. All right. And back to Anvil Gate we go. Run, Toji. Run as fast as your legs will carry you. Dude, I can't get over how fucking cool Beep looks in this. Like, this armor was built for characters like Beep. Look at him. He looks like a fucking warlord. He looks like a literal warlord. You can't tell me this armor wasn't fucking made for Hybers. He looks like an actual warlord. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. This man looks like he should be leading the force, like the army of the North against the hordes. Crazy stuff. We'll probably recruit a couple of the Band of Bones. We'll recruit a couple of them. We also need to establish... We need some people to man the turrets is what it is. We got to get people up here manning turrets. So we'll probably recruit 4 or 5 people to man the turrets. That'll be their job. Their job. Toji back yet? Almost. Line up the main squad since they're all outfitted. I want a screenshot so bad. Give me just 1 second. I will. I will. Give me a moment. Oh, there he is. What's the sword? Oh, I changed the retexture that I have for my Meito weapons. So it's just the Meito heavy paladin's heavy cross. But I'm using the Imperial Meito weapons, so they're like Damascus with like gold accents and shit. Shiny gold, red wood, and Damascus steel, that's all. I thought it would look cooler. Thought it would look cool. They've arrived! The fools! Toji's coming back, and he's bringing beak things. See Beak fight with this thing? Oh my god, he's so fucking cool. Look at him. He's a little beast. He's a little monster. He's a little monster. With his Meito Desert Saber, it's beautiful. They're already dead. It's already over. Well, Toji's over here fighting the Beakers. Apparently he decided to fight the Beakers. Holy shit, that's a lot of Beakers. Probably more than a martial artist can handle, to be honest with you. On the upside, Toji brought dinner. He just went for takeout. That's all it is. He just went to go get some takeout. He just went for takeout. He brought dinner home. That's all. Can't even be mad at him. My dude brought dinner home. He brought dinner home. There we go. All right. Research. We need the chain armor. Chain armor crafting. Stunning. Stunning. How much is it to upgrade this damn thing? 5 iron plates. Fine. What armor mod do you have for what looks like New Vegas armor? New Vegas armor. I mean, I don't know about New Vegas. Actually, no. There's an armor mod for Fallout New Vegas armor. There is a armor mod for Fallout New Vegas armor that adds in the Legion armor, and it adds in Latius's armor as well as a bunch of the Legion, like Caesar's Legion foot soldiers and Centurion armors. I've used it before on a playthrough. It's not the one I'm using. The one I'm using is actually a Skyrim armor, so right studio, wrong game. But, you know, it looks like you have the Veteran Ranger armor. Oh, that's from, it's based on the Veteran Ranger, but it's not actually a New Vegas armor. It's, Vanilla Armor's Expanded, I believe is what it is, that adds that in. Okay, well, let's see if we can find any of these guys that are still alive, that are worth bringing in. Who survived? You took a blow to the chest. That was not bad. Most of these guys have stats in the 30s. Very low-level grunt type. Take you. Roman cages. Roman cages. Alright, we'll take you. Are you alive? You're in recovery coma. You're in real bad shape. Couple of you. You're missing a leg. That ain't worth it to me. Gotta find some of the good warriors there. Some of the good warriors. Fatima. You're in bad shape, but you look like you could actually be not too terrible, provided you get healed up. You give them first aid. Stunning. The wall. Yeah, the wall will be good. He's learning. He's leveling. That's fine. He's leveling. It's all he's building the XPs. Building the XPs. All right. Are you? You're actually not bad. You too. Take a couple of them. How goes the town? It's going. It's going. We're rebuilding. We are rebuilding. It's a process. It's a process. You actually have pretty decent stats. You up. Gotta be conscious of the fact that this is more mouths to feed, so. But we also need people to work the some of the weaker stuff, you know. We have our one lone bull. Our one lone bull. Love it. I'll do the lineup for you, Artemis, once it gets to be fully daytime. right, so now we got a bunch of them that are locked up right now. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good. Good, good, good. We're running low on iron plates now or something? What is this? I thought we were absolutely stacked for iron plates. Now we're stacked for iron and not stacked for iron plates. That's so funny. So funny how that works, isn't it? An army eats. Do you want an army or not? Listen, I know. Listen, I know. All right, I got it. We're there. Does the palace have the roof accessible? Yeah, the palace's roof is accessible. I haven't gotten to decorating the palace yet, but it is accessible. Can get up there, see? Right up on the roof. Right up on the roof, and you got a good vantage point. You can see pretty far in the grand scheme of things from up here. Grand scheme of things, you can see pretty dang far. Pretty dang far. So... once this thing's built, we'll be able to get the next tier of research, and we'll be able to see the final armor for this armor mod, the highest tier armor that Toji, Seto, and Riku are going to be wearing. Alright, so now we just need chain armor crafting. B-Pop 2. B-Pop 2. Put windmills up there. That's true. That's true. That is true. We do need more power. We do need more power. Though, realistically, it doesn't really matter where I put the power stations because they don't, not like they get attacked. That's one thing that I hope does change in Kenshi, too. I hope that, like, enemies will target your power stations and stuff and, like, try to, like, shut you down in that way. I hope that's something that happens. I hope they try to shut you down in that kind of way. Does this armor not give martial penalties? It does. The lower level tier does. The lower tiers do. So the main point of this armor, in the description, it flat out says the point of this armor is to replace the need for cybernetics. Like, it's meant to be late game. You don't need cybernetics. You can use this armor as an alternative. So the lower level one, like the steel one, gives you martial decreases, right? Those, like normal armor does. As you get to the second tier, it starts to give you martial positives. The third tier, I don't know what the third tier is going to look like, but I'm only giving it to Riku, Seto, and Toji, so... I'm giving it to Riku mostly because I want him to be able to use the true Leviathan Slayer, so... But we'll see. We'll see. Stunning! Alright, so now we can see how this looks. Crafting. Where's the last one? The Greater Runic Armor Smithy. It's gonna cost 10 carved runes for this? God damn, we're gonna have to go Leviathan hunting again. I like how we just have a shit ton of smiths out here. Ton of forges. Smithies and forges for days. We're a smithy and forge, people. Yeah, we're going to, yeah, we're gonna have to go fight some more Leviathans. Gonna have to go fight some more Leviathans. After all, what's stopping you from mixing it with cybernetics? Need all that for the army. I mean, technically nothing is stopping you from mixing it with cybernetics, but like in reality, I'm not going to. The only person that has the cybernetics is Riku, and then Seto has one arm, but it's not a lifter arm or anything. So there's that. But she does have one cybernetic arm. The thing that's stopping me from mixing it with cybernetics is that you know, I'm not gonna give it to him. So you know, there's that. What time is it? All right, I'm gonna have to wrap it up here soon. How many carved runes do we have? Soto, who's one of our engineers? You are. Take those. Those there carved runes. All right, we've got 7. Okay, we should be set. Yeah. All right, we build that. Hopefully, we don't need too many more for production purposes. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Almost there. I'm curious as to what the final like tier of this the tier 3 of this armor looks like. That's the thing that I'm the most invested in right now, is I want to know what the tier 3 variant of this armor looks like. That's the thing that I'm the most interested in right now, is whatever the tier 3 version is going to look like. Get the armor and the call. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the full armor set. That's going to take some time. That's probably going to take another like half an hour to an hour. But it depends what it's required to make it. It's a troll armor and gives you 0.30 dex and 0.40 strength. I'd actually be kind of mad because of the sheer amount of resources it requires to get this far. But it'll be cool to have everybody outfitted. It'll be cool. All right, final type of armor. What is this? Runic full body chainmail. Interesting, interesting. The runic coat of arms. Oh damn! Oh damn! Okay, all right, okay. What does it requires? The rune carves. Plates, full body chainmail. Okay. Bailey, you can hop off the rune one. You can head over here. Not that you can do anything right now, but... Oh, you can do things right now. Okay, fair enough. So... We're going to have you focus, prioritize that. I want you over here working on this. Let's see if we can get one piece of armor, I suppose. See if we can get one piece of armor. The runic northern coat of plates. What's the armor, the settings on it? Like, what's the stats for it? God damn it. Plate. I mean, we know the coverage is really good, but that doesn't tell us anything about the stats. Yeah, dude, Beep looks so fucking cool. Look at him. He's a beast. He's an absolute animal. And then he's got the Bugmaster's foreign saber too, and it's got the shiny Damascus with like the reflections on it. Look at it. It's so fucking cool. It's so fucking cool. Yeah, dude's a beast. Dude's an absolute beast. Bailey here's a competent smith. We'll let her keep going at it. Make this nice runic coat. And this is, whatever this produces isn't even going to be the highest quality. Obviously, like, once we start getting master work and stuff, that would be even cooler. But a bug with the Bugmaster sword. I know, it was fate. It was fate. It was fate. It was nothing but fate. I'm willing to do this real fast, though. I want to get Toji. Toji's the armor. Toji's armor. Outfit him first. Actually, we should probably outfit Seto first, given that she's the leader. But I'm going to outfit Toji first, because I'm a selfish shellfish like that. Alright. Does it look different? Is that a thing? What's the difference between these two? Coverage is obviously... Oh, yeah, stats are way better on it. I think it's also got something like that have, like, blue mixed in. Yeah, it's got, like, the blue mixed in. Nice. 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 What does it give you for stats and stuff? Increased combat speed, dexterity is increased, attack damage is increased, melee and defense are increased. Your stealth goes to shit, though. But that's fine. Faceting stuff, yeah, but in order to finish it, we need, Alright, so then I'm going to take this helmet here. That's blackened, that's the blackened helmet. I don't actually need that. What I need is, Oh, did she not make the helmet? I thought she made the helmet. Did I make her make a helmet? Did I make her make the wrong helmet? No. She should have made the helmet. Boat plate helmet. Did she put it in the thing? Might have put it in the thing. Runic Northern helmet. There it is. All right. So Riku is actually going to take this armor first, now that I think about it. Toji, take that. Take that. That. Nice. Alright, so Riku here. 108 attack. My guy's a fucking absolute animal. He's an absolute animal. When the Holy Nation took Admag, was the Bugmaster freed? Because we weren't there, my assumption is that he despawned and is still considered dead or imprisoned. So yeah, this is the final tier of the armor. It's got the blue, like, glowing runes on it. Pretty fucking fire. Pretty fire. Yeah, looking mighty good. Looking mighty good. What's that gives it another +2? Yeah, dude, he's gonna be a fucking animal. They're gonna be animal. The three of them are gonna be animals. Absolute animals. He's gonna be attacking like crazy fast. Crazy fast. I do wonder what the increased attack speed will do for him with the Leviathan Slayer, because he does have an increase in combat speed. And once he gets the other pants, that'll help too. He won't have the benefit of the boots, but you know, that's there. So let's go see real fast what this does against, I don't know, some random fucking enemy with the Leviathan Slayer, the true Leviathan Slayer. Which, by the way, what does the true Leviathan Slayer look like? Very nice, very nice. Looks very nice. Beaker, adult Beaker. He is a bit faster with it. He is a bit faster. He is actually quite a bit faster. He's not moving as slow as a rock. I think once he has the pants, he'll be moving even quicker, and he might be able to use this thing, not to its full potential, but a little bit closer. It is a little bit shiny, but I like it. I like it. It's got that, like, high-quality Damascus look, you know? Look at that. You can see the Damascus lines on it. Good. It shows the level of quality in it. Good. It's good. I wish there was an Elder Beaker around here that I could have him fight. My man's going to be kicking Leviathan ass. Absolutely kicking Leviathan ass. It does fit the armor, too. That's the other thing, is that it matches the armor very well. The gold and the black and all that stuff. It matches the armor incredibly well. That was one of the reasons that I grabbed it, because I thought it matched the armor very well. Damascus is the name of my new character. It's a good name. It's a strong name. Strong name. Strong name. Guerrillo bandits. All right, let's see how he does against soldiers, like against actual people. Me smash tiny. He sees this motherfucker running at him, and he says, "Me smash tiny." Are you ready for this? Watch his health. Oop. Negative 300 to the left arm. Oop, dead. Dead. Riku is a god for a reason. Riku's a god for a reason. The Shek ones are dead. Can't kidnap what's dead. Can't kidnap what's dead. They call him Riku the god for a reason. The Shek, his metal, is layered between his strong body and sharpened mind, layered perfectly to increase his strength, just like the layers in a Damascus steel blade. It's true. I got tired killing God at 22. Everyone that fought Riku. Yeah. They tried killing God at 22. It didn't work. Didn't work. Horde of skin spiders. Horde of skin spiders. See how he does. Instant Lin trauma. He's still not quite as fast as he could be, but he's still pretty fucking quick. He's quick enough that he can actually use the weapon now. Like, one of the big issues before was that he couldn't get, if he got, like, surrounded like this, he could never get a swing off. Now he can at least swing the weapon. Still not quite as quick as he is with the other one. Like, look how fast he is with the greatsword now, I'm sure. Oh, he's in a defense loop. Hold on. There we go. The greatsword he's a hell of a lot faster with now, but he swings that thing like it's nobody's business. But he can actually use it. Oop, pick that back up. Didn't mean to drop that. So once he gets those pants, my guy will be an absolute beast. I don't like Damascus steel. It originates because it was used as crappy iron to maximize its durability, but monosteel performs much better than Damascus. That's because what we have now is not true Damascus. True Damascus, the recipe for it was lost a long time ago. What our version, like the modern interpretation of Damascus steel, is actually an imitation of what we believe Damascus was based on descriptions, but it's not real Damascus. Genuine Damascus, as it was described in like stories and in detailed historical accounts, it basically didn't really rust, and it was incredibly sharp, incredibly durable, incredibly flexible. Like, it was a very, very good material. But we ourselves, we have not, like, what we consider Damascus is a replica based on the descriptions of it. We don't have actual Damascus. So what we consider Damascus is just an attempt at recreating historical accounts of what Damascus was. They used plastic. It was plastic. It was plastic. It was nothing but plastic. But even though it was used with like the modern version is obviously used with like lesser quality. Yeah, true Damascus was used to strengthen blades in areas with poor iron and steel quality. Indeed. The other thing to consider too, though, is there's I mean, like, it's good ingenuity for what it was used for. Like, realistically, it's good ingenuity at the time, because it's like, hey, we have poor quality materials here, but we're going to create something that's actually quite durable comparatively. And it's the same idea with, like, in Japan, how they had, like, swords that were folded 1,000 times. It's like, yeah, that's impressive, but the only reason you had to fold it is because your materials were shit. That's why you had to fold it so many times, because you needed to harden it and increase its durability by over-folding it. But that still requires a level of skill and ingenuity that is impressive, despite the fact that it's obviously subpar in terms of materials. Riku's gonna be hunting leviathans. It's gonna be great, hunting more leviathans. But just as we did last time, this is where fold it 1,000 times, you get rid of the carbon, it turns into iron. Indeed, indeed. This sword was folded the maximum number of times that you can fold it, +1. That's how strong it was. The folding homogenized the blade by spreading out impurities as evenly as possible to avoid the blade having weak spots. Yeah, yeah. And the reason why the blade had weak spots was because they were using inferior quality metal. They were using really shit quality metal, so they needed to deal with the fact that it would have natural wears and stuff by increasing its durability and basically stacking it down to be incredibly dense, incredibly thick, hardening it, spread out any weak points. Yeah. The accounts from history also make sense. When you're used to poor quality steel, most blades, mostly iron, that rust and wear down super easy. If decent integrated steel, Damascus steel is mythical. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. All right, well, with that being said, guys, I'm already running late. I've got to get my ass to the gym. Got to get my ass to the gym. Tomorrow night, guys, we are not doing another episode of Toji because it is Thursday. Right? And so Thursdays, usually we do Elden Ring with Muffin, but Muffin thinks that he gets to take a vacation, and he does, but it's fine. It's fine. He's allowed to take a day off. It's totally fine. So I don't know exactly what we're doing tomorrow night. I have a couple of ideas in mind, but I'm leaning towards Cyberpunk. I'm thinking we're going to do Cyberpunk. I think it'd be fun. People have been asking me to do it. We might do. I think we'll probably end up doing Cyberpunk. So that's kind of the direction I'm taking it with that. Yeah, that's all she wrote. So probably doing Cyberpunk tomorrow. But either way, I will see you guys tomorrow for whatever the hell it is that I do. I appreciate you guys coming in. Appreciate your continued support. As always, use your powers for good instead of evil. Make a difference in somebody's life. The town goes well. The town goes well. The town goes well. We're getting there. Look, you can see it. We're getting there. We're getting there. Look at it. Getting there. We've got production happening. Things are happening. What background? Probably Corpo. I'll probably run Corpo because again, or maybe we'll do Nomad just to switch it up. But I like the Corpo background. It's the best one in my opinion. But it's the best one in most people's opinion. Oh, the mod town. Oh. Yes, the Skulldog town. My plan is to finish it entirely this weekend. My goal is to have it done and over to you this weekend. So I will. Stay tuned for that. I'm almost done. My goal is to have it done this weekend. I've been working on it in between projects, and it's been getting away from me. But my goal is to have it over to you this weekend. Okay, yeah. So I will see you guys all tomorrow. Thank you, as always. Have a good night.